How to seduce podcast hosts.
Oh boy, here we go.
Boy.
Already.
The Dorkening and all affiliated shows are not intended for anyone under the age of 18. The following may contain discussions or scenes that have adult situations, graphic violence, nudity, strong sexual content, and graphic language. This show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Rise and shine, my sinners. When Father Evil starts his day, he gets a little deadly. Deadly Grounds coffee has the richest, smoothest flavor you'll find anywhere. It's sinfully delicious. Once you go deadly, you never go back. Order yours at getdeadly.com. Coffee's so good, it's scary.
Persons under 18 will not be admitted.
What the fuck are we gonna do now? Get high? Hey! Surprise! It's not Wednesday. It's Tuesday. But this is a special. A New Year's Eve special. We have a ton of amazing guests coming on. With that, the man that's always here and in my head, not in my dreams, thank God.
Sometimes. Yeah, I can make that happen.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so Tuesday night, end of 2024, yippee-ki-yay, the aliens are taking it away. That was my little take on things. It's been a good year. It's been a weird year, but it's the end of season 5. Can you fucking imagine that?
Right?
Can you imagine how many shows have we done?
265, 270, something like that. Because every season we have like 2 or 3 where a guest last minute will be like, "Hey, I'm on a plane. I gotta go film. Can't be there, and I don't have time to fill the spot." no remarks from the
No, yeah, well, that
guest.
happens, yeah, he just, it happens. I mean, people get busy. I mean, there's times where, life interrupts. It's done that with
Oh,
me, and
yeah.
I couldn't be here on a Wednesday,
Right,
So,
right.
but, if you don't roll with the punches, you get beat up. So,
Pretty much. But can you believe 5 seasons already? We're going into season 6. You didn't even want to do this.
No, I didn't even want if I could do this, but hey, here I am, like it or not.
Right.
Yeah, it's been it's been a wild ride. You get to meet and chat with some really, really cool people, and find out how others live, which is amazing. It gives you good insight. You can't just hunker around and not grasp what's out there. You have to do that. Hence my aliens. I've been waiting for decades for them to come take me away instead of just taking 2024.
Yeah. So, but we do have our first guest.
But anyway, yeah, and not only our first guest, but he's going to hang out for the next couple of hours with us, as long as we allow him to, if he stays in line. Yeah. So, Mr. Geoffrey Marks, how the hell are you, dude?
Well, happy New Year's Eve. And how is your genitalia doing?
Swinging.
Happy to be here with you to celebrate the turning of the calendar and spread some good energy.
Yeah, we're blessed to have you back once again. If you folks didn't catch our episode with Mr. Geoffrey Mark, you got to go back and watch that. It's just too much to talk about, but him and Freddie Mercury had a little thing, and it wasn't Freddie's that was little. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it wasn't.
But
wow, now see, I didn't even take it off the rails.
Honestly, that's the first question almost everyone asks me is how big he was, as opposed to how nice he was.
Right.
And yes to both, but I was more impressed with the niceness. He was a quality gentleman for all of his posturing on stage and his show business shtick. As a human, I really liked him.
Awesome. But
nice.
Like I said, folks, you have to go back and watch the episode with Mr. Geoffrey Mark. He's also been on.
Yeah, you'll get a better understanding.
Yep. I'm not going to get into that. That's not what tonight is about. Tonight is about what's new with you.
What's new with you? There's 5 vaudeville and burlesque jokes I won't repeat. But I am finishing the last 2 books that I'm writing for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I really had hoped my memoir, The Devil Was Born in Brooklyn, would have been finished. I've just been a little lazy. But this week I'm finishing it, and then I'm finishing the Lucy book. And then there's a possibility of another book I'd write for somebody else. I'm not sure if that is or is not happening.
Right.
My radio show and podcast, Geoffrey Mark Plays Ella, is still playing.
Awesome.
This year, I am dedicating this year to losing some weight. I purposely gained weight this year. Purposely.
Oh, all right. I don't think it doesn't look it, but
well, God bless you.
They say the camera adds 10 pounds, but
I know how to costume myself very well. I took this holiday season as a break. Eat everything I want, do what I feel like when I feel like it, recharge my battery. And January 2nd, the recharged battery and I are going to finish our projects, begin a weight loss program. Nothing drastic, just that over the course of 2025, I will lose the weight I gained. I'm downsizing. I am changing life, not to be old, but to be simpler so that I have the energy to have a really good gay old time. I'm quoting Fred Flintstone here.
right.
And have fun. So that's my 2025 is getting the work done, taking care of me really well, downsizing, and getting ready for the next era in my life. I'm excited about it.
Nice. Well, we're excited too because you came on as a guest, and left,
and then I came on
as a family member.
I greatly appreciate that. I'm crazy about both of you as persons.
Oh, right.
Those of you who are watching, I flirt with them outrageously when we're not on camera because they're both spectacularly good-looking men, but they're also really nice men, and I'm really proud and happy to be part of the family.
Yeah, and we're proud to have you.
Well, appreciate that. We're down to earth. So I do have a question. Can I ask you a question?
Please.
I want to start this off right. Is butt cheeks one word or should I spread them?
I'll pay $500 extra if you spread them.
Oh boy.
This is when you tangle with a professional comedian, this is what you get. You got to be careful.
Right. Not only are you a professional comedian, but you also are a singer.
I are indeed. I've been singing for my supper for 50 years now.
How are the pipes feeling tonight?
Oh, sweet Georgia Brownish.
Sweet Georgia Brownish.
So wait, before you pull up the music. So
yeah,
for those of you who are watching, I want to do this kind of as a tip of the hat and a thank you to a man we lost this year, to Quincy Jones. Mm-hmm. This is an arrangement he wrote that I'm proud. I've been using for quite a while now, and a brilliant man. I love singing this song, and it's a jazz take on the old standard Sweet Georgia Brown.
Okay, so I'm ready whenever you are,
Mr. Music. Let it happen.
Oh, hey, what happened?
That's it. Go back to the beginning, so you're in the middle of the song.
Yeah, I know. It won't go back.
I've had dates like that.
Hold on. Give me a minute, folks. I have to pull this back up.
Quincy Jones.
Oh, boy.
Quincy Jones started out really deep in the jazz field and wrote arrangements for people like Frank Sinatra and Count Basie and Ella Fitzgerald and others. And as he grew as an artist, he became much more attuned with pop music. And while I think almost everyone can agree that Michael Jackson was a genius, Quincy helped bring that genius out because it was Quincy who produced those huge hits Michael had in the 80s and 90s. And Quincy became known more for that than for the kind of music I'm about to sing when you're ready.
I'm ready. I got it back.
I just want you all to know that Quincy Jones was a genius, and I am thrilled in any capacity to be connected with him. So we'll try Sweet Georgia Brown one more time. An old gal maid has got to shake it on Sweet Georgia Brown. Two left feet, but oh so neat, has Sweet Georgia Brown. They'll sigh, wanna cry for Sweet Georgia Brown. I'll tell you just why. You know I don't lie. Sit instead she knocks him dead when she lands in town. What a shame, what a shame. How she cools them down. The fella she can't get. The fella she ain't met. Georgia name, the Georgia came bird. Sweet Georgia Brown. No gal maid has got a shade on. A Sweet Georgia Brown. You could like a feet so neat as Georgia Brown. They all sigh, I'm gonna cry. That Georgia Brown, I'll tell you just one time. You know, I don't find it's instead she knocking dead when she lands in town. What a shame, how she sees them down. Or she ain't met. George named the George claimed up. Sweet Georgia Brown. No gal, not one gal has got a shade on Georgia Brown. To me, so me, hey, that Georgia Brown, they all cry. I wanna cry for Georgia Brown. You know I don't cry for the tip, for her slip. Too sweet Georgia Brown. Hey, black folks got passing through with $1 down. Tell her she can't get on the fellers. She ain't met well of the little boy. If you're at for of joy, he's the cat, he's no gal. Got a shade on sweet. Got 2 feet, but she got money and clothes and diamonds too. There's just nothing the gal can't do. She's got the guys all hanging around. How she really googles them down. Georgia named the Georgia claimed her. Georgia Brown. Georgia named her. Georgia claimed her. That old gal is called Georgia Brown. Pow! Merci beaucoup. Thank you.
Oh, hey, it wasn't supposed to start again.
I'll sing another song, but I'm not singing the same song twice.
No, it's they changed stuff in here. So trying to find like even the slide bars, literally they changed it today. So
I believe you.
I'm glad I'm getting it out of the way. I'm glad I'm getting it out of the way tonight and not like season 6.
Meanwhile, how wonderful was my song? Never mind your technology.
It was amazing. Amazing.
You've never really heard me sing before, have you?
No. So I have to say hi real quick to my granddaughter who's watching. Hi, Lala.
Hi, Lala.
So yeah, she's upstairs watching. Maybe at some point tonight I'll let her make a special appearance because it is a special show.
Yes, I agree.
So we will see. We will see. But yeah, no, I've never heard you sing. It's not one of my go-tos for music, but I enjoy all music, and I actually enjoyed that. I was kind of, nobody could see me because I had you full screen, so I was back here bebopping away, and you know.
I often use that as an opening number because it makes the audience kind of bebop with me. It establishes a relationship, and
right. Well, and I thought that would be a great start to the show. You know, a nice upbeat tempo, and so yeah, take it. That's what it is.
Yes.
Job well done.
We have a ballad for you for our non-smiling friends tonight, but I thought we'd start with that.
Sorry.
Is non-smiling?
What is non-smiling?
Yeah.
Somebody
non-smiling.
Someone who is non-smiling is someone who's not terribly happy tonight. Not everyone,
well,
unfortunately.
We'll cheer them up.
Not everyone, unfortunately, watching us or listening to us right now is having a wonderful New Year's Eve. You know, some people have broken hearts or have lost loved ones or struggling with something. So I have a song for that when you're ready for it. But I have something for everybody, I hope.
Oh, no worries, man. Sorry, I'm running the show, so our next guest was just asking me if I had sent him a link, and I was like, yeah, it's in your Facebook chat. Oh, that's where you sent it.
Yeah.
I've been on other shows before where the other guests don't figure out how to get in, and I have to like call them on the phone. No. Look, Russ, I'll send it. You go. You know.
Yeah, that was one of our shows, wasn't it? With Johnny Whitaker.
Yeah, I didn't want to mention. Yes.
Well, we love Johnny. We love Johnny.
Johnny and I have been friends for more than.
We also had what's his name on that was like, I'm in the studio, but how do I get in? It's like you got to scroll up and hit enter.
Oh, that was Timmy Capello.
Yeah, that's Timmy Capello. Yeah.
No comment. John was doing this show from his car, so I kind of understood a little bit of confusion. John and I have been friends for way over 35 years, and I adore him.
So,
folks, I actually enjoyed that show a lot because it was just so real.
Right?
Like, take a right.
Right. So stick around, folks, because Mr. Geoffrey Mark is here all night as our special co-host. But our next guest is backstage. We'd love to bring him out because it is New Year's Eve and people do want to go out and do things. But this gentleman was on our show. He is, I don't know if he's still doing it, but I don't think he is, an ex-spy. Outside the Wire, crazy stories. You got to make sure you go check out that episode that we did. But he's also now running his own shows. And we're going to bring him on and let him talk about a little bit about what's going on. So welcome, Mr. Pete Turner.
Hey, everybody. How you guys doing?
What's happening, Pete? How are you, brother?
Hi, Pete. Nice to meet you.
No, Geoffrey, we've been on, you were on my show. We were talking about Palm Springs and how much we both love it.
That's right. Forgive me. I knew you looked familiar, but I didn't pick it out immediately.
Yeah, well, look, one time, I don't know, 6 months ago or whatever, what were you promoting? Do you remember what it was that you were on?
My sex life, probably.
Yeah. Let's be honest. He hit on me a little bit on the show and told me.
Oh, did you flex? Did you flex for him?
No, it's just my natural, like Elvis, like appearance.
Give him a little flex, and he'll just blush and just sit there for a minute.
You can't see it. It's my crab.
No, look, if you lift your arms up in frame, Pete, there you go. All right. See, Happy New Year to me.
Happy New Year. Yeah, we all share a friend in Harlan, and Harlan's a wonderful dude, and I wouldn't want to end the year.
Harlan is one of the most, he's one of the most amazing gentlemen I have ever met.
We're talking about B. Harlan Bowl, who is my publicist and one of my closest friends, and I've never met anyone except for maybe one person who didn't just instantly fall in love with him and thinking he was the best thing on the planet. He just,
oh my God, he is
amazing, man.
You know, and actually, I was thinking about this earlier. We've never had him on the show,
and you won't.
I know
you won't do it.
We should try to get him just to come on and promote what he does.
He won't do it. Harlan has a belief, and I'm sorry, P, I'm taking up your time. Harlan has a belief that his job is to promote us, not to promote himself. He hates being interviewed. He hates being photographed. 6'4" of handsomeness, but he hates being photographed. He just doesn't want to, and the bicep flexing won't work with him. So you're just gonna have to accept it.
That's right. Yeah, I did a show from his house one time, and it was I was like, why don't we just stay and just do another hour? And he's like, oh, no. And I'm like, I'm pretty stick to it. If he's like, don't even bother, I won't ever do it. I'm not doing it. That's not what I do. And he said the same thing, that you just said. That's not how he's wired. And I accept it. That's
oh no, I accept it too. But I would just love to chat with him about like working with some of the people that have passed.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the greats. He represents a lot of amazing people. Yeah. And without him, I don't know if our show or our shows would sustain the way that they do.
The man works 47 hours a day, and he is the most ethical human being I've ever met. He's also got a wonderful sense of humor, and I just trust him implicitly.
Right.
And he brought.
Did I ever meet Harlan? Ben, did I meet Harlan?
No, I've never met him. I've only met him on the phone and through emails.
But he brought me to Ben and Jeff, and he brought me to Pete, so I'm very grateful.
Yeah.
Likewise.
So,
Likewise.
Pete, anyways, what's new with you, man? You've got a lot of shit going on.
I've got a lot of shit going on. Well, as you know, we're working behind the scenes on trying to improve the access of my show. Also, I'm working with a guy named Dr. Hal Bradley, and he is also an incredible dude who's trying to do some big things. I'm helping him produce his show, but also produce some bigger things. In the crazy world of my show, I've met so many amazing people. And it's just wonderful because because I live in Southern California, like if we chose to, Geoffrey and I could go out and get lunch because we're just not that far apart, right?
Right.
But I meet so many people like that are like, hey, what are you working on? And so because I have such a wide reach of things, one of the things that's possible is that one of the projects that I'm working on producing probably a documentary for, I've got a guy interested. He's like, I think I want to write a musical about that story. And he does Broadway to off Broadway type production. And so who knew that I could even be talking about possibly doing a musical about one of the bigger projects I'm working on? That's crazy.
Congratulations.
Wow. Right.
Yeah.
Congrats for sure.
Yeah. It's shocking. It makes me giggle when first off, I love musicals. I think they're great. And to be able to maybe make, like, I've got my ideas for my own musical that I'd love to do, but I don't have the time to fully develop the chops to do it justice. Right. But they have all these other people that know how to do these things. And so I can work with them and say, this is what I'd like to create. This is what's being brought to, whatever. And putting those pieces together, that's really a lot of what my year has ended up being and hopefully what it'll be again next year.
Nice.
And Pete, we should have lunch.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's play. We'll find a time. I think I've got your phone number on my phone. I'll just follow up with you later because I really would love to do that. Plus,
if Geoffrey just flies me to California, I'll have lunch with you too. Just saying, just dropping that out there for you.
Yeah, you got to do more than flex your biceps if I'm going to pay for a trip to New. Anyway.
So real quick, Pete, just to catch up, we do have a lot of people watching, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of people that listen to this later, just to kind of give them an update or a background on who you are, what you did. Because I said, he was a spy, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Some people watching tonight might not have seen that episode. So can we just give them like a 2-minute snippet?
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll go back and watch it.
Yeah, I had I had the fortune and misfortune of being a combat spy. I got to go to combat a lot and spend a lot of time just leaving the wire to go do my job. And my job basically there's 4 things. And you've had Tony on, you know a lot of these things, but just help the commander win more and lose less, and help the enemy lose more and win less. And if I can find information that drives that little wheel around, then I'm doing my job. And it just happens that I'm particularly good at that because I've got a lot of experience. I'm kind of a personality that works with those things. And so, yeah, I mean, I could talk about a lot of topics. And because I was so rooted at the ground level, and I saw how like the upper parts of our machine didn't connect to what I was doing. I understand a lot about foreign policy because of that. I've read the books, talked to the people. My show has helped expand what I know about that.
Right.
But that experience of going out and talking to real people about real problems in really hard places, it informs you on a lot of life, and it just gives you interesting perspectives because we get awfully desperate and precious about things. And then you realize, like, what am I complaining about? I'm going to have some saffron rice for dinner. Like that's indulgent in a lot of the world, right?
Right.
So, yeah, that's the whole thing with spying. So I've been outside the wire a whole lot, been shot up, blowed up, all those things. But the biggest thing is that I care about people. And when you care about people, you can build trust with them. And if you can build trust with them, then they'll rely on you and they'll tell you things.
Right. Pete, you need to write a book.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Well, call me.
In all his free time.
Pete, when you're interviewing people or talking about this part of your past, is there ever a problem for you where like you want to say something, but if you say it, it's a security breach?
There are certain things that I can't talk about, but you would never know because I know how to talk around those things, so I'm not going to like accidentally divulge something.
Right.
But most of what I did was so immediate. So that time, that month, that week, that year, that once I was gone or once that unit was gone, there's nothing really left to be classified. And so there's some things that I know that that matter, but they're so mundane and boring. Like, even if I was to share them, you'd be like, that's classified. Because a lot of things that are classified are ridiculously uninteresting and obvious a lot of times, like I won't say when and where or anything, but I was in a place that had an aquifer, and the fact that we knew about the aquifer and the locals didn't was because we classified it. We wouldn't share that information with them. It's an aquifer, fellas.
For our friends who don't know what that is, could you define it?
It's like a natural cistern. There's a whole bunch of water under an area, so if you drill down, there would be not an infinite supply of water, but a lot of water you could access. And so, if you're a farmer, you dig a well. This is why it's silly. Farmers dig wells when they want water. They get it from the source that's closest to them. If they're by a river, they pull it out of the river. If they're by a lake, they pull it out of the lake. But sometimes you just drill down 50 feet, 100 feet, 150 feet, whatever it is, and then there'll be water there. Very, very common. We acted like that was classified, and something that might help people out in this region. We didn't want to tell them about that because it might change some kind of strategic advantage. That stuff's silly. And I have not divulged anything. You guys don't know where I'm talking about, but it's things like that are classified. You're like, why did you classify that?
Well, yeah, I wasn't curious about what was classified. Just is it, I've been either interviewing people or being interviewed for half a century now, and sometimes it's difficult to interview someone or talk with someone when there's stuff you're not allowed to say.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not that. I have a lot of peers that are a lot more security. They're a lot more focused on threat. I don't focus on threat. And so that's their default. And this is where I approach the job differently to them. I would rather, the worst way to find out where the bombs are is to say, where are the bombs? Right. And so my peers are more always like focus on threat. I'm focused on people. I'm focused on building trust. And so if I'm the same dude I am here in this town and there in that town and over yonder in that town, and I know they talk about me, you intuitively understand that. But in reality, when you realize that you want them to talk about you, want them to know who you are, my worry about threat has gone down, because if I've done my job and I've ingratiated myself to these people, and if I've been a valuable neighbor to them, then they're going to look out for me, and they're going to tell me the things that I need to know to protect people. And so I just try to focus on different parts of it. And so when I talk about the things I talk about, a lot of my peers wouldn't, because that's just how they're geared. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just how they approach the job. I approach it different. I've got a very unique background compared to a lot of my peers, because a lot of them, as you promote up, you get further away from the field. I just kind of worked laterally. And so I got to stay with access to the ground. It's very rare that someone gets to have a career outside the wire as much as me. Usually you have to go work on staff and do decisions and planning. And I got to stay operational.
Nice.
What is the biggest?
Sounds like you were doing nothing more than promoting trust.
Well,
that's right.
Exactly.
That's my goal. Yeah. I
That's
trade in trust. Yeah.
Right. Pete, what is the thing you're looking forward to the most in 2025?
Man, I have this project that if I can just get the subject of the project to move forward, we will make a sizzle reel. And it's been so hard. I'm like, I feel like when I'm a producer, I'm a log jam guy, and I'm trying to pull these logs out of the way and make the project go forward. And we've been stuck at the main person saying, okay, and committing to a date for almost a year. And look, these things move as fast as they move, but I've been desperate to get this thing moved, because there are so many people polling for this project, wanting to happen, that are very notable people, that they are excited about it, that I'm like, the only thing that holding this up is the guy that we're trying to do this for, to benefit him, and he doesn't care about the benefit. And so that's my biggest thing right now. So if I can get that log jam unstuck, then I will be stoked.
My money's on you, Pete.
Oh thanks, man.
Right.
By the way, Polar Nights, I am half human, so don't worry too much.
I dropped him off.
Well, Polar Nights is joining us from Norway.
Yeah, she said the aliens have landed and they named themselves Geoffrey. So I'm half human.
So, Pete, I mean, for the folks that are watching and listening, you have an amazing show with all kinds of amazing guests. Everything from actors and actresses to CIA agents to ex-Marines, let me rephrase that, ex-military, because it's not just designated to like one branch. How do you find such amazing guests.
You know,
Because I steal them a lot.
no, listen, I steal from you, right? Like I bug you if I want somebody, because I know a lot of people. So when my show first started out, it was really me and my partner John, but really more me. And I just was like, I'm curious to talk to this person, and because of my background, I'm just going to ask. I'm not going to borrow no from anybody. And
Right.
so someone can tell me, and they might say, like, I've got commitments from a lot of people. Like, you know what? Not right now, because I'm not promoting anything, and I don't like to talk on the media when I'm not promoting something. I'll save that for when my album comes out. And these are really famous people, but because I've asked a lot, I can also say, hey, who else should I get? The publicists start to call me. You and I will trade, Ben. And so
Right.
I keep my ears open. And look, authors want to talk about their books. PhDs want to talk about their work. Actors want to talk about their projects. I mean,
Yep.
Geoffrey wants to talk about his project. He wants to promote it. And so it's like, it's easy, right? And in this case, Harlan set it up. But Harlan also knows that if he sends me somebody, I'm just going to say yes, of course, yes, because I'm helping
Yeah.
him out.
Yep.
And then when I need something from him, he's like, sure, here's this contact. And matter of fact, I'll send an email first. And then all of a
Yep.
sudden, I've got this person that maybe I had no business getting, but because I've acted and appear to be, and I am now, a legitimate place for people to go, I've made it to where a lot of very, very successful people have been on my show. And again, it's not about me on the show. It's really about their story and trying to hear what they have to say,
Yep.
but not asking them the same questions that they get asked all the time.
Right. And I think that's why we've been so successful, because we don't do the standard Q&A,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not at all.
No, not at all.
No, not at all.
Yeah. But like, I purposely don't ask background questions for the most part. I might ask why you make certain decisions, or whatever, but I don't say, so tell me about your background, because look, there's nothing wrong with that, but everybody else does it. And so
right.
if I want you to, I'll go listen to Bob's episode. It's got all the background stuff, and I'll even reference another show that I listen to because I think that helps them out as well. But I'd rather know who you are. So we had Andy Summers from the Police on the show. And what we didn't do was bring up the Police.
Right.
We're like, this is Andy Summers, photographer, multimedia artist, and someone who we're excited to talk about because that's where he is right now. And
Yep.
then over time, the Police come up in the conversation naturally because, of course, right? But we gave him, and when we did not introduce him as a guy from the Police, his attitude changed instantly.
Better or worse?
Oh, way better. Yeah.
Just curious.
Yeah. And it's fine to ask him, are the Police going to work together again? That's fine. That's a fair question, but I'm not asking that question. If I'm sitting in front of Andy Summers, I'm going to ask him questions that need to be asked and aren't those things, And so our episode with him, and heck, we had Sly Stone on our show.
Mhm.
We've had a lot of really successful people, partly because we don't ask those standard questions that they get asked a lot. Because they've been asked a million times, where are you from or whatever,
Oh, yeah.
I have a buddy writing a book about Doris Day who would love to talk to Sly Stone about his knowing Doris.
Yeah. Dating Doris too, right? She was the person that they put socially unacceptable people from that time with her to make them a little bit more acceptable, right? And so whether it was someone who was homosexual or someone who was black or someone who was something else, she was like this element that could make people go, oh, they're all right, or whatever it was. And it's just a weird thing. Yeah. And I'm being real direct about how that worked, but it helps everybody if you have this ability to create an entryway. It's almost like a bona fides. It's like, oh, Doris Day thinks Sly Stone is a cool. All right, I guess it is okay. I guess we can make albums with this guy. I guess we can buy his music. And there's a zillion examples of that in business and in life. Anyhow,
I had that happen to me, with my gay background, having people like Steve Allen and Milton Berle and Lucille Ball sort of pat me on the head and say, he's okay, folks, Forget the packaging, get to know the person because he's got talent. So I appreciate, Pete, that you do that and that other people do that.
Right.
Yeah. And look, we do that in life, right? Like if your friend vouches for you, with somebody else, like Ben sends me a guest. All right, Ben has opened that doorway. Doris is someone who did that for people. And gosh, I wish I would have been a little faster. I might have gotten her on the show.
Right.
That would have been something special. There's all these, I'm doing this long enough now, Ben, you know how this goes.
Right.
And you have people that you want to get or you're about to get, and they simply die because they're old enough that they run out of time. And I've had that happen, I don't know, over a dozen times where the guest is just either physically can no longer do it or they actually are dead. It's crazy.
Right. So we are just about out of time with Pete, folks. Make sure you check out his amazing show. It's in the show notes. You'll find it. If not, Pete, where can they find you?
It's simple. Just break it down show. Just type in Pete A. Turner on any social media. I'm using it on X the most, but my show's on YouTube. You can find it there. That's easy. YouTube, break it down show, Pete A. Turner. A whole bunch of them will come up. There's 2,000 of those damn things.
Right. So we look forward to amazing things from you in 2025, working together again, behind the scenes to promote what you do. And of course, always exchanging guests,
For sure. You should have Geoffrey Mark on the show. He's really great.
I thought about having that guy, Geoffrey Mark, on the show, but,
Yeah.
sometimes,
Pete, call me.
I will call you. I'll follow up for sure. Have a great new year, and I'm so excited to hang out with you guys. Thank you all so very much. It's really been great.
Pete,
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year,
Thank you
Pete.
very much.
Have a safe New Year. We definitely will talk again soon, I'm sure. But have fun out there.
I'm gonna.
Be safe.
Life is too good not to.
All right, brother. Take care.
Ciao, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye. So,
And Polar Nights, hey, give it a try. You never know.
right.
Yeah.
Right. So we have our next guest backstage. Amazing. Jeff and I met this young lady in Virginia. We were doing a con down there, and she was with the one and only Mr. Jason Brooks. And of course, Jeff gave her some shit, and she gave it right back. And instantly, I was like, "She is fucking all right in my book." She's been
I think I asked her how big his shoes were.
I think you did.
I think
you did.
That's how I opened up the conversation.
Yep.
He's what, like 6'3", 6'4", or something like that.
Right.
And she stood up and she was very little. I'm like, how big are his shoes?
I hope she said big enough to kick your ass.
Right.
I don't know. I don't remember what she said, but I got scared away and I left.
But since that time, she has become a driving force in the effects world. And I do mean a driving force, helping to produce some amazing independent movies. But as of late, she has stepped out of the effects world and into the acting world. So we want to bring her on and give her a shout out. Jeff, you know who it is, right?
Yeah, it's Naomi Miller.
Well, yeah.
Nature Miller, yeah.
There
Why
you
gotta
go.
do three fucking names? People shouldn't have three fucking names. Naomi, how are you, sweetheart?
I'm good. How are you?
Hi, Naomi. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Happy
nice
New
to meet
Year.
you. Happy New Year. Good to be back.
Yeah, good to have you back. I mean, we did have Jason not too long ago as a special guest. Is that who's off screen? Is he hiding off screen?
Yes.
Does he want to come sit next to you? I'll let him. He can't talk though. He just has to sit there and look pretty.
There he is.
There you go.
Hi, Jason. Happy New Year to you both.
Our special guest, Choppy, here as well.
Aw.
Choppy.
He is quite the lap dog.
Nice. And I meant what I said. I mean, you have become a serious driving force in the effects world. From what I have seen, yes, her.
Yeah.
We already know who you are. Well, sometimes, usually you have a mask on, which really helps. But
That's fair.
no, Geoffrey, it's not an S&M mask. Don't get excited.
Hey, I didn't say anything.
No, I meant the other Geoffrey.
Oh,
He wasn't talking to you, little boy. He was talking to me.
Although, if you want to get
boy.
excited, from what I understand, there's an anatomically correct rubber penis is it Iceland?
Yes.
In a museum in Iceland that
Yeah.
she created for one of the films that's on display there.
Yes, indeed it is. We actually have Well, it's a copy of the copy here. Let me. It's like
For which film did you make it?
it is from Vengeance 2 Bloodlines. And this is this isn't the original copy of it. It's
Did you see how quick you got up and ran off stage?
Goodbye! Here it is.
Oh, Freddie Mercury. Okay.
We have the nice little severed part in there. Anatomically correct, of course. The research process was interesting, to say the least.
Right. So all the sex jokes aside, obviously you're very talented.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
I feel so little.
Hey, when you asked how big his feet were, I said big.
I did. Oh boy. Now
All right. 45
so-
minutes in, we're doing dick jokes. Lovely. Happy New Year.
I do want to bring up Conjuring the Cult. Was that correct? Right. So you worked on that. Fantastic special effects, but that was also your premiere of acting.
Yes. That was the first real role I've ever had. It was a lot of fun. It was surprising how easy I feel like I kind of slipped into the acting role. And I always, especially when I'm on set, I like to be busy at all times. And so handling, arriving on set, doing everyone's makeup, doing my own makeup, getting into costume, making sure everyone else is in costume, and then running around, either being in scene or doing effects for a scene or kind of flipping back and forth or whatever. I feel like I loved the kind of the creative chaos of it.
Now, were they just being nice and asked you to join, or did they actually need somebody and you just happen to be there?
Kind of both, I guess. The filmmakers are really good friends of ours. We've worked with them a bunch of times, and I consider them some of our best friends outside of filmmaking as well. But they, needed a witch, someone to step in to play this role. They needed it to be a nude role, and they were having trouble finding actresses, and weren't quite sure how to phrase everything and the casting call and all that kind of stuff. And so they were like, hey, we know you, we know you're comfortable with this stuff. You're going to be there anyway. Do you want to do it? And I was like, hell yeah. So yeah, that's how it came about.
Very cool. Very cool.
It was fantastic. And you've also got, if I read that correctly, you're premiering tomorrow the official trailer for The Death of Snow White, correct?
Yes. We are very, very excited about that. That is a project very near and dear to both me and Jason's hearts. We co-wrote it. He directed it. We both produced it. I was the head of department for makeup and effects. I had a wonderful hair stylist artist helping me out, so I didn't have to touch hair, which was wonderful. And then, let's see, we did costumes, we did locations, we did a lot of the casting, some props, pretty much any department that there was, we kind of stuck our hands in there. So this is our baby of a film. And yeah, the trailer is premiering tomorrow. We have
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I did see the teaser trailer, and it looks phenomenal.
Yeah, it
Thank
did.
you.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
Hey,
we're very, very excited.
Naomi, would you say that your métier is more the physical on-set special effects, or do you also go into the digital stuff?
I don't do any digital, like, visual effects. I'm horrible when it comes to technology. Like, just give me a computer, I can send an email. That's it. But for the practical effects, I'm there all the way through. We build a lot of stuff in our studio, which is our kitchen at the moment. So, all the prep work and stuff. And then on set, I do a lot of stuff. But once we wrap filming, unless I'm like producing something, it's my job is done.
I'm not getting into so much trouble here. So much more respect for people who do the physical special effects Because being an actor and being on a set and you're working with these people and you're watching them in front of your eyes making magic, the digital people, I know they're necessary and talented, but you don't really interact with them. That's all done after the film is done. And I appreciate what you do, Naomi. And it's
Thank you.
not in any stretch of the imagination easy. This is meticulous, difficult. You have to have really talented hands to do this.
Yeah, it's very, very detail oriented. I definitely have to work on my posture because of all of the hours that I spend like this, kind of working on something really small. But it's worth it. It's so worth it. And even just, I mean, I feel very privileged. I feel like whenever we step on set, we're kind of the coolest kids in school, you know, just because we have the blood, we have the body parts, we have all the cool stuff, we make stuff happen. So we're always kind of superstars on set, which I love, but try not to let it go to my head.
Well, I've always preferred that method. And the other thing I want to bring up, because, we've got a limited time here, is Diced.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Because I saw Diced before it was pulled because it got picked up and it's being new scenes added to it and it's being re-released, correct?
Right.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about that and what your involvement was with that, because that was a fantastic. It's not even a short. The thing was like an hour long.
Yeah. So basically, it's a film we worked on, I think it was 2 years ago now, something like that. It got finished and put onto Amazon, but the kind of post-production process got a little bit rushed. They weren't able to hire, a real editor, stuff like that, just because of financial reasons. And so it went out. People liked it, but obviously could have had some improvements. It wasn't all that long. It wasn't long enough to be a feature film, stuff like that. So Epic Films, or Epic Pictures, I think it's Epic Films, bought it and took it down off of Amazon and any other streaming service. They went and did a bunch of like reshoots, pickup shots to add some more scenes, make it a little longer, connect a couple dots in the story. And they are editing it. I think it's almost done, actually, because they were just kind of dropping that added stuff into it. And it should be releasing soon. I think I heard January, but don't quote me on that. I don't know 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so January is a big month for you.
Yes. Very exciting.
Kelly Roy, one of our fans watching, wants to know who was the model for that impressive thing you held up a moment ago.
So that was Jason, my wonderful partner, who ran in and ran out real quick. It was his character, and so we just used his own stuff to make it. And we have access to him.
Well, now we know why you're hunched over. Anyway,
exactly. It's a problem. I'm really
he's standing right off screen right now though. Oh my god.
He keeps kind of coming peeking over and then going away.
Right. Now Jason plays the killer in Diced, correct?
Yes, Benny the Scarecrow.
Benny. Okay, that's correct. I couldn't think of the name.
Yeah. Benny Benjamin. I'm really excited for everyone to see that one because we spent a lot of time on, the design, going back and forth with the director, and it was a really fun shoot to be on. There's some really fun effects in there. So yeah, I'm excited to see the revamped version.
Right.
Well, because it's one of those when I first came across it, I was like, not another fucking Scarecrow movie, but it was very, very well done.
Right.
Thank you.
And Naomi, if any of your stuff ever has a premiere on the West Coast, let me know and I'll be there.
They are in Seattle, correct?
Yes. So we are based in Seattle, and we work with a lot of people in both, Idaho and Oregon, and then LA as well. So The Death of Snow White, we are premiering in March. We're aiming to have, not 100% confirmed yet, but we're aiming to have our premiere at the Man's Chinese Theater in LA.
I will be happy to walk the red carpet for you in LA.
Amazing. We're still locking dates down and kind of figuring all that stuff out, but
Get my contact info from Ben and Jeff, and I'll be there.
Perfect. Wonderful. And then I think we'll also do a premiere up in Seattle, but the LA one will be the big one.
Yeah. Very cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
So another connection made.
Yes.
It's what we do.
I know that's
Dude, like if we had 5 cents for every connection we've made, we wouldn't have to work. I'm just saying.
Then you could stop making connections.
Well, no, I never stop. That's what life is all about, is making connections. You know,
things happen.
Yeah, you network, and you make connections, because that connection leads to another connection that leads to a different connection that leads to that for everybody, which is the beautiful thing about it.
We still haven't been flown to LA.
We still haven't been flown to LA.
Yet is the key word.
Yeah. That'll be a very happy day for me. Yes. I give you a straight line and you laugh at it. All right, here we are.
Yeah. Well, you know, I love horror movies, so just keep that in the back of your mind.
Right. Listen, I've been trying to get Jason to put me in one of the movies and just kill me for like 2 years now. Like I don't even want to speak in line, dude. Just grab me and throw me through a wall.
Everyone always said, they're like, dude, don't even just kill me. Just throw me in there, just kill me. It'll be fine. Like, not even a big part. I don't even have to speak.
Yeah.
Everyone wants. That's the part that people fight over.
Right. Well, you could have used Ben in Snow White, because you wouldn't need special effects. He's already a dwarf.
There you go.
Naomi, you may not be old enough to get this reference, but I think you should get Lassie and put Lassie down the well and have Timmy go and say, "There's a dog down the well." And no one is even smiling at me, because it's a joke that Lassie was constantly pulling Timmy out of wells on the Lassie series.
Right.
I could even get you John Provost, who played him.
Oh.
I'm more interested in the dog.
I'm more interested
I want the original Lassie dog.
Oh boy.
But she doesn't die this time.
It's a he, by the way. They were all males. And he's still handsome and incredibly inbred, but still smart and handsome.
Wow.
Okay.
I know Lassie.
Of course you do. You know everybody. You just keep name dropping, and I'm writing the names down on the list. Like, okay, Geoffrey Marks can get us this guest. Geoffrey Marks can get us this guest. This guest and this guest. Okay.
There you go.
That's how it works.
How can people see this premiere tomorrow? Where's it going to be showing the trailer?
It will be dropping on YouTube, I believe. If you're following me or Jason on any of the social media, we'll be posting links. You can follow the Death of Snow White's social media. It should be either the Death of Snow White or Death of Snow White movie on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, whatever other platforms there are now. I don't know.
Okay.
And it'll be dropping on the Real Fiction Studios YouTube channel tomorrow.
Okay.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So you heard it here. Well, you heard it here, maybe first or second, but you heard it here.
You heard it.
You heard it here.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Yes, I envision 2025 is going to be an amazing year for Naomi.
Thank you. I hope so. And we're really trying to, with Snow White, we're really trying to make it big. We're going up against Disney. They're releasing a new Snow White film in March as well. So we're kind of trying to show what indie film can do, what horror film can do, what indie horror film can do. Just like with Terrifier, just like Winnie the Pooh, Smile, any of these other independent films that have made it big and kind of shown Hollywood that this is what people want, Put money towards the smaller, creators coming up with original stories and not giant
beating a dead horse
remakes, so.
Although what you can do with the Seven Dwarfs that Disney won't, that alone would make an interesting film.
Oh yeah, that's a huge thing. Disney did not hire any little people actors. They're all CGI, weird like caricature type things. And we have all real people, human actors, little people, actors with dwarfism. Yeah. So that's one huge thing that we're fighting them.
And
with
that,
this.
To me, that's important. Keep it real. This,
Mhm.
Right.
all this fake CGI is bullshit to me. I see
I
right through
agree.
it, and it doesn't do anything for me.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. And especially in stories where it's built into it like this, why not hire diverse actors with, real people who have these real experiences, who can, make these characters come alive in a way that computer images just can't do.
Right. So, yeah, awesome.
Very good. Looking
Awesome.
forward to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we are just about on Naomi's time.
Oh,
So any last, our next guest hasn't arrived yet, which is fine, but any last remarks or questions from the peanut gallery?
Yeah, actually.
Mhm.
All right, so you've been working really hard with the Snow White. What else? What do you got next? What's down the line? Can you tell us what's after that?
Yes. So next, Revenge of the Boogeyman is going to be coming out soon. That's another 7th Street Productions movie. I'm in that. I am one of the first kills. I don't think that's a spoiler. That'll be coming out soon. I'm not sure exactly when. Then in February, we're going to go film another movie with the 7th Street crew, the Lizzie Borden Game, which is kind of a fictionalized, based on the true crime of Lizzie Borden. That'll be really fun. I have like a little cameo in it, but Jason has a lead role in there, so that'll be really fun. And then I don't know. We have I'm sure there's other stuff. There have been talks about a Diced 2. So I don't know when that's happening, but sometime.
Naomi, I have lots of contacts at the Hollywood Museum. And if you would be willing to donate some of the prosthetic, I don't mean this thing necessarily, but other things you've created, there could probably be an evening about all yours and Jason's work at the Hollywood Museum, if you're willing to let them display it for 3 or 4 months.
Wow. Yeah, that would be really cool. That would be great. I mean, we have our garage is full of just stuff. So
all right. Contact me.
Definitely.
Now, last question. When you so this Lizzie Borden thing, are you planning on coming out to the East Coast?
We're filming in Oregon for this one. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But the house is over here.
I know. All of our cast and crew are out here, and we'll come to the East Coast at some point. I know that we're going to try and get back on the convention circuit with Snow White, and I'm pretty sure we have something lined up in New York in September or something.
All right,
Yeah,
Naomi,
yeah.
I mean, no offense, but a beautiful face just joined us. Can you see it?
The most beautiful face.
Look at that face.
There she is.
She looks like she just arrived from Europe. That beautiful European-looking face.
Yes. Oh, she's so cute.
Hi, Lila. She's like, what is going on here?
Not that you aren't beautiful, Naomi. You are.
Oh, thank you. But nothing could compare to this adorable little smushy face.
She's a little sweetheart.
Or the love on Ben's face looking at her.
Oh, cute.
See, that makes for a happy New Year's Eve.
Yes, definitely. That's what it's all about.
How are you spending New Year's Eve, Naomi? How are you and Jason spending your evening?
I'm very excited, actually. We have some friends who work at Teatro Zinzani, which is like a dinner theater, burlesque, Cirque du Soleil type. Yeah. And they're having a New Year's Eve party. So we're going to go hang out with the circus people. Yeah. It's going to be a blast.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Someday I'll teach you to speak Carney so you can talk with them.
Oh, I would love that. If I had any sort of talent, I would go join the circus.
Look at that. We just made 2 people friends.
Yay!
I meet the best people through you guys.
Is Jason still there with you?
I don't know where he went.
No, okay.
He went somewhere.
Okay. Well, you
Excellent.
wish him a very, very happy new year. I want you to have a very happy new year. And I follow you daily. I want to see what you got going on because, like Ben said, you're crushing it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Thank
agree.
you so much. Wow. Well, I hope you guys all have a wonderful new year, a
Thank
wonderful
you.
2025. Everything is just going to keep growing, getting bigger and better, and we'll make it out there at some point, and you guys will make it out here at some point.
At some point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we did make it out there. We just couldn't connect.
I know. It was like such a near miss. Yeah.
Well, it was too tight. I mean, we were, obviously 2 weeks in Alaska, and then, it's like planes and trains and automobiles and ships. So it was like, okay,
Yeah.
well, I got 3 hours on here. That's about it. So,
Oh, thank
Kelly.
you.
Awesome. So take care, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
Wonderful. Yeah, me too. I will see you guys soon. Have a great new year and rest of your show.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Same to you.
Be safe.
All right. You too.
Have fun.
Bye.
I don't know how.
Yeah,
She's
they're
like,
doing some amazing stuff.
right. I was going to say, it's the big red X at the bottom of the screen.
And I was a good boy. I didn't make any comments about Jason to embarrass.
Right.
I was thinking about it, but good.
Right?
Oh, I thought you were still down here. Yeah, bring her back to me for a minute. I'm still waiting for the next guest. So I realized when she was down here and talking, my mic was muted.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I thought you did that on purpose.
So did I.
No. Yeah. You want to come back to Nano? Come see Nano. Come sit with Nano for a minute. Can you say hi to everybody? Hi. Can you talk into the mic? Say hi. Nanos, yeah.
Say hi.
You being a good girl.
I like your tie-dyed shirt.
He says he likes your shirt.
Say thank you.
Thank you. Good girl.
Prego.
Right.
No. Thank you, Dustin.
Nanos, can you want to hear? Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, pretty girl. You're a pretty girl.
Say thank you.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Happy New Year.
She's like, what?
How old is she, Ben? How old is she?
She will be 2 the 15th.
So this is the first New Year she remembers.
Right. Yes, that's all Nano's paperwork. Nanos, yep. Nanos, yep.
How long can you hold her?
For a minute. Why?
I want to take her. She's upstairs cleaning her room.
Oh. Can I have a kiss? Can we do that in Spanish? Dame un beso. Thank you, baby. Meme. Go ahead. I love you. I'll be up soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
You
Jeff,
teaching her Italian, Ben?
No, we're teaching her Spanish
Okay.
right now. You know,
Probably more useful.
well, her dad is Guatemalan. So the Spanish side of things is what she needs to learn. She's also starting to learn sign language.
Wow, she's smart.
Come on,
What are you
upstairs.
doing? You want to be the star? No. Well, the guest isn't here. You can be the star for a little while with Nana. I don't mind. So
I'm going to step out for a minute. I will.
I figured.
Back.
Yep.
I'm
Ben,
not going to leave the studio. I'm just going to shut the cam down.
Yeah, that's fine. But
Ben,
yeah,
do you want me to sing a song while we're waiting for the next guest?
he should be here momentarily, but if you'd like to, sure. Hold on, Lila. Nano's going to do something, baby. Give me 1 second, sweetheart.
So if we're going to do Ordinary Fool, this is a song by Paul Williams.
Wait a minute, baby. Wait a minute. Nano's going to cue something up here.
I produced the track, and it's the amazing jazz trumpet of
Here, sit down.
oh good heavens, I just went blank on a name for the first time on the air.
Wait a
That's
minute, baby.
awful.
What, the kitty? Yeah.
Jack Sheldon.
Jack
who's a-
Sheldon.
I sang with Jack for about 14 years.
Yes,
Dear, dear friend of mine. And it was a thrill to be in a recording studio directing him. And Paul, I saw Paul Williams just a few weeks ago. And I told him I might be singing Miss Tonight. He gave me the song outright, just for the rest of my life to use whenever I want. He said, I wrote the song to be sung by people like Mel Torme and Ella Fitzgerald. And
Nice.
they sang it and you sing it, and I'm satisfied. So
I'm just waiting for it to queue up.
Okay. So the name of the song is Ordinary Fool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in fact, I'm even going to hold the mic to sing it.
So, all right. I got it queued up. So if you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right.
This is for our non-smiling friends on New Year's Eve. Only a fool like fools before me. I always think with my heart. Only a fool, the same old story. Seems I was born for the part. The lessons that I've learned, the page I should have turned. I shouldn't cry, but I do. Like an ordinary fool when his ordinary dream falls through. How many times have I mistaken good looks and laughs for bad news? How many times have I mistaken love songs and laughs for the blues? When the road I walked before ends alone at my front door, I shouldn't cry, but I do. Like an ordinary fool when his ordinary dream falls through. Tell him how I'm feeling, Jack. Yeah. Don't tell him too much. How many times have I mistaken good looks and laughs for bad news? How many times have I mistaken love songs and laughs for the blues? When the road I've walked before ends alone at my front door, I shouldn't cry, but I do. Like an ordinary fool when his ordinary ordinary dream falls through. I said like an ordinary fool. When his ordinary dream falls through. Ordinary dream falls through. Ordinary dream falls through.
Nicely done.
Thank you, sir. And mic yourself, Ben. There
Hell
you go.
yeah, I said. Hell yeah.
Isn't that a wonderful song?
It is. It is.
You know, Paul Williams has written so many hits, and this one didn't become one, but I keep trying.
Nice, nice. Our next guest has arrived. So this guest really needs no introduction, but we're going to introduce him. This gentleman jumped out when Jeff and I hit the scene. It was the very first cat to grab our comic books and bring them out to KC, putting them in his tattoo shop and comic book store. And since then, this gentleman has gone on to do such amazing, amazing things in the indie world. You know, he produced Texas Death Trip and Extended Cut, and so many other amazing things. I don't want to take all his
Thunder.
away, his swag away. He worked with the great Mark Dodson, as well as many, many other people. So we're going to bring him in. Give a huge round of applause to our man, Robbie Lopez.
I didn't do it.
Robbie,
How we doing, guys?
What's
How you
happening,
doing, buddy?
brother?
Oh, there you are. How's everyone doing? Happy New Year. This is going to be great, huh?
yeah, man.
Yeah.
We're going to thrive in 2025,
Right.
I'll vote for that.
right? At least try.
Right.
Nice. Now, is there a special meaning behind the Robzilla, or you just like Zilla?
Well, they say he's Robzilla, the hardcore killer. He tastes like chocolate, but looks like vanilla, and he's cool, like the other side of your pillow, you know, that type of thing.
All right, he was prepared for that question.
Well, you knew he was gonna be.
Yeah.
Off the top to down, brother. I'm inspired by Geoffrey's beautiful singing there before I came on.
Thank you.
See?
I appreciate
Got
that.
the juices flowing. You got the juices flowing. Wasn't even knowing. I'm a rapper.
Right.
I didn't even know I was a rapper now. Maybe I should pursue this shit.
Why not?
I got my news GoFundMe or my news Indiegogo.
got so much swagger. I bet
Hip-hop album.
you're a hit with anything you try to do. I'll bet.
Make it just really corny 80s style, you know, like when Rodney Dangerfield put out the rap album. That I have that vinyl record. He has a boombox and like he's all. And it's like,
Rodney was
Rodney
amazing.
raps. Rodney raps. So cool.
I don't know any comedian who didn't admire him. Just
yeah.
everybody admired his work.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just funny looking, and I like the guy, you know.
But you get respect. That's the difference.
Oh, if you pay for it, by the hour. If you pay for it by the hour.
You know, the three of you are going to cost me an awful lot of money when all is said and done.
Oh man! So what we got shaking, guys? I seen you guys' animation out of nowhere. I didn't even know you guys were working on that. Yeah, it was awesome.
Right. Well,
So
I
cool.
mean,
I'm
we're
stoked to see it going in that direction.
Yeah, I mean, we're just like you. We stay quiet, we do our thing, and then just boom. You know, it's like when you MMA fight. You know, you stay quiet, and they think you're coming with the right. You go, oh, whoa, there's the left. Oh, it's over. Good night.
That's what we're announcing here tomorrow or whatever. The first of the year, going into 2025 is finally our animation department. I've been working on it for a long time. So I thought that I was just tickled by that since, like you said, we both started with comics You know what I mean? We branched out into film, and you guys branched out into your show and stuff. And we both worked with Mark and all this stuff. And we did a film with Eddie as well. I seen you guys interviewed Eddie Deason. Yeah, so it's cool.
And Richie Ramone.
Right. So we got the same little circle going. And I shit when I seen the animation because I was like, well, hell, if we talked to each other, this could have been planned out even better. But since 2016, I thought that that's what we were going to do going into my business, like being naive, is I thought I was going to start as a comic book company, a small publisher, and we did. And then I thought the next step was going to be animation. And then we'll go into real film and stuff like that once we have a bunch of money and established and blah, blah, blah. Man, that first year, I got about 3 months and about $3,000 into an animation that was like 20 seconds. and I realized, no, wait a minute. I'm going to grab a camera and film some shit with some friends, and we're going to go out of town. The whole thing for a couple $1,000. And we did, and we won a couple awards, and that was all I needed. And I was like, okay, we'll revisit this later. And,
right? Yeah, you're kind of like us. We did everything ass backwards.
Yeah.
You know,
for sure.
Because you don't know what's going to fit and where it's going to hit.
And you don't know until you try. You don't know until you get out there and start doing.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. And you don't know what'll stick, so you just want to keep throwing shit out there, But I think, especially, I mean, it's always been animation with me since that's just the logical step from comics and cartoons,
Right.
And as much as I just have absolutely fallen in love with being a filmmaker now too, that I forgot that, like, that's what you do is you draw shit, man. You're an animator, you're a cartoonist, you're like, you're an artist, not just a director or a writer. I have my head in all this editing and writing, and we've got like 6-7 more movies coming out. Like, I've been a busy beaver, We're filming 2 more this year. But yeah, we've got, I'm not sure what all you guys have seen yet, but we've got I think Born to Raise Hell is out on Amazon, on Tubi, and a bunch of places. That's a serious one. It's about Richard Speck and some really heavy shit in the 1960s. It's a period piece, and it's like a serious thriller that we did, and I did it in the style of Russ Meyer's, his old exploitation films. I love that stuff, like Gator Bait and Faster Pussycat Kill, things like that. So it's like in that style. I had this composer write all the music. It's really cool. So that's out. We just had Cult of Blood come out, and that's still popping up in places on platforms. But I signed this big distribution deal with it, so it should be commercially available like everywhere within the next couple months. I know it's on a couple channels already now, and a couple, of course, boutique platforms. Then we got the Crude Crips, Volume 1, 2, and 3 out. They're doing pretty respectable in the streaming world. Protege Moi with their friend Richie Ramone, Head Cheese with Richie Ramone and Mark Dodson. Both the Texas Death Tripping movies with you guys in them. A couple TV series.
With that schedule, how do you find time to masturbate?
Oh, I still have sex and masturbate every day almost. So
I was trying to be funny. I was trying to be funny. I feel inadequate now because animation. I love the Warner Brothers and Fleischer Studios cartoons from a century ago, and comic books. I'm an enormous Silver Age DC fan, but as I'm saying this, I sound ancient compared to what's happening now.
I mean, yeah, we all do if you don't have a tablet to look at it now. I'm a big physical media head. I mean, and it's just crazy because that same breath, these kids are discovering all of the stuff we grew up on too. So it's like, as much as we're feeling like the old man out here, it's also, I feel like the tide's turning a bit when I go into the store and I see records with new bands on them for $80. I'm like, dude, half a decade ago, this shit was 30 cents, 50 cents, 80 cents at thrift stores. Oh man, it's the cat's meow now. I make more money off of physically selling VHS copies of our new movies in a nice, they look nice. They're really cool. They're a collector's item type thing, but we sell more of those than a Blu-ray for more than a Blu-ray. I think $5 more than a Blu-ray. A damn VHS tape. Most of these people don't even have a VCR.
Right. For those of us who are baby boomers, who were your influences from that generation of comic books and animation?
Well, I was a big Marvel guy.
Robert Crumb, and I liked a lot of the independent people. But yeah,
Crumb is brilliant.
Robert Crumb, EC, all the old EC comics, Tales from the Crypt, Tales of Suspense, all that stuff. Jack Davis was my favorite illustrator from then. He had the real heavy blacks.
Yes,
he did.
Cool
way to do the ghouls, and I really liked his ink work and stuff. So he was my absolute favorite, and probably still is to this day, honestly. I'm a creature of consistency with stuff like that. I still like the same comics and collect the same shit. All the other stuff I just can't say no to because I know other people like it. So like I have all the Marvel and DC and all the hits, but I go for the weird stuff. I've always been into the more when my older cousin, God rest his soul, he would. When we were growing up, he would try to give me nightmares and fuck with me, right? So he showed me all the bad stuff. He showed me graphic novels with like cartoons doing drugs and raping and killing, and like I had never seen nothing that wasn't superhero at the time. And he showed me, like Cannibal Corpse when they came out and all this shit. He had super hardcore religious parents, by the way, too. So he couldn't wait to sneak and show me this shit. We would crank call people when the Jerky Boys came out. We had the fucking cassette tapes. Like he was my bad influence. And instead of scaring me or giving me nightmares, all this shit gave me a fascination. So I always really liked the comics that didn't have comic book shit in them, that were like rated R movies. It was like, ooh, this is like better than a porno magazine because you get in that kind of trouble if you're caught with it, Like, they're like, what the fuck are you reading this for? It was almost worse than if it was a titty magazine, because you got where else can you see these like the Crow graphic novel by James O'Barr? You got these like cartoon characters fucking whores and like shooting up dope and like killing people's girlfriends and shit, and just that was so heavy for like 13-year-old me in like 1992 or some shit, with a perm and a mullet or whatever. It's like, whoa, like crazy. So that kind of stuff started this fascination with like everything that was a bit more, spectacular or darker than the mass-produced stuff. And that's the comics I go for still now too.
Nice. On a side note, I want to ask, how's the family doing?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Yeah.
We're doing the thing. We're growing even bigger, and Valkyrie's fighting leukemia and stuff, and she's kicking its ass. So we're doing the thing, and just brought us all together, tighter. And they're enjoying that. I did my very first family film that's coming out here in a couple months with Joe Dante from Gremlins.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So me and Joe Dante did a film called The Wish Fish, and it's a magical talking fish that this kid wins at a carnival, and it grants wishes and stuff, and they come out a little fishy. So it's a type of movie that anyone can watch. It's awesome. It's funny. It's great. There's nothing, violent in it. There's no bad language in it. There's nothing at all sexual in it. But it's still so much fun. So with this department we're doing with these family films are taken after more of the fantasy comedies that we had in the 80s. So a lot of really inspiring films. We don't have any of these nowadays. Everything's pushing something, or it's like so one thing or so the other thing for these kids. They don't have the creative, cool shit we had growing up. They didn't have Flight of the Navigator, Gremlins, Big, The Dark Crystal. Look, and we had all these movies like that.
Never Ending Story.
Yes, the never-ending story, prehistory with the little dinosaurs that are alive, but they're
It's
little.
it's funny that you're mentioning all that stuff because actually the next guest is in the room in the backstage right now. But that's the gentleman that's coming on next. Worked on a lot of that shit.
Nice, heck yeah. Oh, I see him now. Oh my God, sir, get your clothes on, sir. You're in the backstage area, but people can see you. Put your pants on. No, just give us a second. Give us a second. I'm sorry to
Do you know how much money I had to pay for him to do that? Are you kidding?
Oh,
No.
From the looks of it, you got your money's worth. So we're doing some films like that. So the Wish Fish is the first of those, and I plan on incorporating Joe Dante in some fashion to every one of them. Eddie's going to be in the next one.
Nice.
Richie's going to be in some we got some Monster Squad type stuff like that coming out that we're working on. We got some My Pet Monster type ideas. We got some really fun stuff with that, and my kids are stoked about it. So
nice. I just checked my email. I didn't see any invite for any of that. So it must have got lost, right? It got lost.
Are you shooting multiple projects at the same time, or you do one and then do another and do another?
Usually one at a time, multitask some like mixed media stuff constantly. But I usually have them separated at least by a month or more. But that's what we're doing with this animation department and the family films and stuff. And I just directed my first second unit scene. So I filmed in Scotland while I was directing another movie. So shit's getting interesting. And now with the animation, like I'm basically figuring out ways that like we're doing a lot than most people are doing, especially a studio my size, like a lot. Like we have a lot of stuff coming out. And I'm finding ways to almost triple that is what my goal is this year, because now we're adding in productions that are animated and productions that we could shoot with other. I've just never been able to do that before. Been able to have second teams in other places, states, countries, and we're able to do that now. I'm working with Donald Farmer on a bunch of stuff, so it's like he'll hit me up, and we've been in rush jobs or in between our own productions. And I'll go ahead and grab a couple people, and we'll take a couple days or a week or two, and we'll film a whole segment that ends up going into into his new film or whatever coming out. Like so, yeah, we've been doing stuff like that. We just what
is the name of your family film again?
The Wish Fish.
And when is the Wish Fish going to be available for us to watch?
This spring here in just a couple months.
Excellent. Cool. How long did it take you to shoot that?
About 6 weeks. And we shot it in Kansas City.
So you know what we're going to do, folks? Robbie actually was, like I said, came on. He was like our third guest in the first season. Yep. We're going into season 6. So in 6 seasons, I think we've only had 2 repeat guests ever. But what we're going to do... Well, no, we just had that amount of people that want to come out on the show. It's like so hard to get more people on. But I'm going to make sure that when the Wish Fish is getting ready to premiere, that we get Robbie back on here, because this guy can talk for like 3 hours, man. I'm telling you,
and interestingly talk for 3 hours.
Well, interestingly, yeah, exactly. But we are out of time for Robbie, because we do have to keep this going because we have other guests coming. And happy New Year to you and the family.
Love you guys. Happy New
Love
Year.
Love you too, man, brother.
Appreciate you.
Great to meet you, and I look forward to your film. And
yeah, Geoffrey.
If you're out in Southern California, let me know.
Oh yeah.
And we'll get you booked on another show. We'll get you back on here. We'll sit down. We'll chat about everything.
Lovely.
And all the new stuff, and catch up.
Yeah,
awesome. Sounds great, guys. People, if you like this, what you hear, it sounds interesting. We got a YouTube page. We got an Instagram, Crude Comics, Crude Cinema. Find it. It's pretty easy. Robbie Lopez, Robzilla, the Hardcore Killer. Tastes like chocolate, looks like vanilla. Have a good New Year. I'll see you guys in 2025.
All right, brother.
Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year.
Keep token, whatever you do. Buy
Take
comic
care.
books, right?
Right.
Love y'all. Thank you.
Love you too, bro. So, yeah, man, he's a great guy. But
he's fascinating.
Yeah, our next guest. He well, I guess he does need an introduction because he likes it when you're into Jerusalem. But he also likes to play with things. I'm going to leave
usually up the back end.
Yeah, he usually likes to stick his hand in places they probably shouldn't go.
Nope,
but
not falling for it at all.
But is it 3 or 4? Hold up your fingers, Bill. Is it 3 or 4 Emmys? 3. 3-time Emmy Award winner.
I only have one.
And one of our closest and dearest friends. Actually, not even friends. He's Uncle Bill. He is family. So welcome, Mr. Bill Diamond.
Hey, guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Bill.
How are you?
Good. How you guys doing?
Great.
Doing good.
We're doing well. We're doing
I like your ears, Jeff. They're
ears?
white. Yeah, his white headset.
Oh, that Jeff up there.
They stand out.
I'm trying to advance a little bit.
How you doing, nephew?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Good. This is a nice surprise. I was wondering how you guys are doing. I was wondering if you were on the air tonight, and I figured you were.
Yeah, and the wife says hello. She typed in the chat. Hi, Uncle Bill.
Hi.
Ann's watching downstairs.
Oh, there you go. Very cool. You guys having a good time?
Yes. It's a pleasure to meet you, Bill.
Oh, nice to meet you. How's everything going in California? You're in California, you said?
Let's put it this way. It's New Year's Eve, and I have the air conditioning on.
Okay.
And he's sitting with us.
There you go.
Yeah. So that tells you something.
There you go.
You always sit with the cool kids. Come on.
Yeah. I could put the heat in the office here is like really cranking. I need to open up the doors. It's nicer outside.
Right.
Where in the country are you, Bill?
Hudson Valley, New York. But I would say it's about 50 out right now.
Hudson Valley is gorgeous.
Right by West Point.
Yeah,
we're right on the river here.
Yeah. If you look out the back of Bill's studio, you can see Bannerman's Castle. Well, yeah, right? Bannerman's?
Or the trains, unless they're going by.
Well, yeah, the trains. The trains go by for 40 minutes at a fucking whack.
Right.
Try filming there.
Yeah, when the tide goes out, you might be able to see a head here or there.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And they jump off one of the bridges, still float in this way.
For those of you who don't know New York all that well, if you look at postcards or Christmas cards or photos of snow and old-fashioned Victorian houses, chances are it was taken where he lives. That's how.
Yeah, I mean, we're right by West Point, so it's a lot of mountains. It's very pretty up here. Very pretty. Yeah, the Hudson Valley is, the home of Headless Horseman and Rip Van Winkle. So there you go.
Yep. I remember getting our tour of Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow. Yep.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
Yeah, it is fun. Yeah, it's very, very Charles Dickens. Very, very much of the old 1700s, 1800s. Very nice.
Well, that's how we realized. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say that's how we realized that, this was Uncle Bill. He took us for a tour of Sleepy Hollow, the cemetery, which I believe your wife's family is a majority of.
The Beekmans, yes.
The Beekmans, and so we're walking through, and we get back, and she has books of family history and stuff, and Bill says, yeah, everybody in there, we're related to. So I'm flipping through, and sure as shit, there's 2 headstones with my last name. And I said, Uncle Bill. Come to find out, I was probably just a servant and one of the poor people that got shipped up north.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, not far from here is the Vanderbilts. I don't know if you worked there. Or the Rockefellers. They're on the other side.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
You're welcome. So what are you guys up to otherwise at this going in from 24 to 25?
Well, the show's still cranking. We're booking guests for season 6. As you know, because I'm sure Jeff already reached out, the 6th comic is getting into production as we speak.
That's cool.
We just released the animation.
Yeah, that's doing well.
Yeah, we're just kind of, cruising right along, making new friends and new family members, such as Mr. Geoffrey Mark over here, and just, doing our thing.
Yeah.
Geoffrey, so it's quite an interesting ride with these two, isn't it?
It is. Well, they're both funny. They're both interesting. They're both really intelligent. I don't know how educated they are, but they're very intelligent. and I think they're hotter than fire, but that's just me.
Well, look at that. There you go.
Hey.
You guys are on fire today.
Right.
And Bill, I'll put you in the same category.
Oh, there you go. That's cool.
Yeah, just
So,
don't.
yeah,
don't
we're gearing up for
fast forward.
everything next year.
Right. So you just finished helping out with Terrifier 3.
Yeah, actually, we were taking it out of the studio today.
Wow.
And we're
So
tearing it down and clearing the studio for a few other things.
right. So what do you have anything coming down the line that you can talk about? Like what's on the burner for Bill Diamond?
Well, one of the things we're doing is I didn't even tell you guys yet. We're right now working on 38 episodes of a show that I'm calling pretty much it's a doc series, and it's about the Basil Gogos, his art, and how he influenced this new generation of people. So basically, originally years ago, we were talking about doing a documentary about him. And I had felt that maybe from scoring and talking to a lot of people over the years that putting him back out there, we all grew up with Famous Monsters. We all grew up with his art, but there's a new generation out there. So the documentary, I think, wouldn't be seen as much as a series on it. So basically, we're looking at a half hour, maybe an hour series, 8 episodes to eventually go on Red Coral, but also on Prime.
Yep.
And we have different hosts for that series. And some of the people like Daniel Roebuck, Rob Zombie, Butch Patrick.
Yep.
Are and a few others, and a lot of other guests. A lot of people he influenced, Rick Baker. It just goes on and on of different artists that he influenced. So basically, we're creating his studio, which was in Manhattan. I have a lot of photos of it. So we're rebuilding a set and putting a lot of his original artwork on there, and each one's a category. So if it's his monster art, it'll be the way the room will look like the way he painted, and how he drew and how that influenced Famous Monsters. We have Jim Warren, who's on it, and Jim Warren was the publisher of Famous Monster magazine. He's 93.
Wow.
And he's been doing a lot of stuff with me, and he's told us how he hired Basil back then, and the different people he influenced, Nick Cage, like I said, Tim Burton. And so it's got a lot of those people, Greg Nicotero in it. And the series just goes on. And it also talks about new artists and then each episode deals with a certain subject matter, whether it's all his work on Phantom, because Phantom will be 100 years old this year. Well, this year, starting midnight, Phantom is 100 years old. And Basil's artwork of Phantom were the first ones we really saw of it in color. And he did the stamps of Lon Chaney. So Ron Chaney's going to host that one. And so that's what we're really excited about. We're putting that whole series together. It'll be shot here and then a lot around the country. And it's also to help move his original art and stuff that people didn't even know he painted and did.
It sounds
that's why Rob was at your studio last week. Then.
Yeah, Rob was here. I was talking with him about it. He wanted to go through some of the artwork, and we have a number of people that grew up on his work. Kirk Hammett is a big collector from Metallica.
Yep.
And there's a lot of collectors. So from conventions to collecting to how his artwork influenced magazines, how it influenced record labels, how it influenced a lot of it, not just his monster art. So each episode deals with a certain aspect of his work and how and where it influenced. And we feel people get to really know him a lot better. And the man that was behind that art.
Right. Right.
I can't wait to see this.
So we have some meetings this week on it, and we'll start producing the first 8 this year.
Right. Right.
At least 8.
Yeah, because you are what, the curator of his estate, the artwork
Yes,
estate?
I'm the curator of his estate. And one of the things when we toured a lot of his artwork, we saw that a lot of the people that grew up knew Basil wanted his art. But we want new generations to feel that maybe they would like a piece of his of an original piece or pieces of art. So to really put him out there as an icon that really started, the monster world. Your guests beforehand and all his talks, they've all been influenced by Basil. Yeah, at that time, there were only 2 artists that really influenced artists that are doing art today and early on was Basil Gogos and Frazetta. And Frazetta was known for the fantasy art, but Basil was known, he's the king of the monsters. So we feel that this series will really bring this man's work out.
Very cool.
So it'll open up in his studio the way it was originally, and the different guests of each show will be there as we travel around the country and see how his work has influenced people.
Well, Butch Patrick is a buddy of mine, so use him a lot.
Yeah, but he didn't do Butch, but he did do Fred Gwynn a lot. So that's where Butch can come into play there on the Monsters. And I've known Butch for many, many years, and he's been here a number of times. So I thought Butch would be really great for that.
Hold on, I'll put you to the mic. Hold on.
Hey, look who's there.
Say hi, Uncle Bill.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Can you wave? Can you blow Uncle a kiss?
Ma.
Good girl.
There she goes.
All right.
That's
Go back
great.
to Emmy. I love you.
And then we're doing another film called Staycation. That'll start somewhere in Florida. And then if you have heard of the Hilly Girls, they do a lot of filming out in Vegas. And they're doing a Star Wars thing, and I'm going out there to work Yoda for a couple of days. The original Nick, who worked on the original Yoda for the first film, that Yoda, is deteriorated. So he rebuilt the original one exactly the way it was used then. So this one is fully operational, the way cable driven, exactly the way it was done for the first Jedi movie. So they've asked me to come out and puppeteer it with them. And so we're going to do that for a few days in Vegas.
Oh, that's an honor.
So that will be fun. And then we have another film that's called Blood Scent. And then towards the end of the middle of the year is Terrifier 4.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me check my email. No, I don't have. I didn't get an invite for that one either.
And there's a bunch of other stuff floating around.
Right. And of course, you've got a few pages that you're drawing for.
Yeah, I got two. I was only allowed, according to Jeff, 2 pages to do for this.
Yeah,
I'm having fun. That's okay. I'm having fun with it. I'm laying it out now. It's fun. It's great to have that 6th episode come out.
Yeah, well, there was a big plus to that, Bill. I told you.
It is. No, you're absolutely correct. It's almost like a centerfold. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it is.
You're not going to get off that easy on the rest of them.
No, I know. It's fun. I've been having some fun with laying that piece out. It's been really good. And then I know the guys want to do a little bit more on their series, and that'll be fun. And there's a lot of other stuff on the list that are coming this way. So,
Right.
but
Bill,
we're,
if I may ask a question, how
Sure.
do you find the time? I asked this of our last guest too. When people are working on so many different projects in the same period of time, where do you find the time to do all of that and still have a life?
He doesn't have a life.
That is his life.
It's you could balance it. I mean, right now, because I'm not traveling, so I'm home a lot. We've been in the studio quite a bit, doing a lot of remodeling and we had a crew up on the roof. They've been redoing the roof for us, and here, and a lot of the sets are being moved around, and so that's exciting, because then once I go on the road for this series and the other stuff, and the cons, and then Jeff and Ben, we will kind of meet up at cons. That's how we get a chance to catch up
Right.
a lot of times. I was thinking of you,
we drive
Jeff.
to
I
New
just
York.
got my order of my big box of Grey Goose came in.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
for me.
They sent a gift one. It's a box with 2 Grey Goose glasses and a big Grey Goose bottle in it.
Oh, see, Bill likes to goose me every once in a while.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. But yeah, and I think we got enough Grey Goose. We don't need any more.
Right. Well, me and Ben got to talk, because we wanted to come up one day, hopefully sometime in the next month.
All right.
Oh,
just
to
to chit chat.
to discuss
To discuss what we've got to do next
to finish episode 3. Yeah, because we're gonna cut a few scenes, just to and kind of get it wrapped.
Right.
Do you hear all the fireworks going off? Those are cannon shots going off. Not only because it's New Year's, but they've been firing them off all day because of President Carter.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
West Point had to put a report out to us saying we're firing cannons every half hour. I can hear a couple of them going off.
Well, President Carter deserves it.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. But we'll stop there on that one. We don't.
No, I'm just saying. I didn't know if you could hear all the. It's probably some of it is New Year's, but it's also.
Well, actually,
I thought you were just letting gas.
Well, see, I was going to say something nicer than that. I was going to say somebody was down in the studio knocking shit over again.
No, Richie's out there doing something, and Dakota was here working on Terrifier, so we had the whole 3 generations working here today.
Nice.
That is nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, my granddaughter's been getting really wrapped up, and she worked on Terrifier, and then she was working today on it, so it's really good. She's getting more into television and film, so she's one of the places she's hanging out.
Nice. And you've got. Did you get your new? What do you call it? Monsters on the Road, or what do you call that show? You just.
Oh yeah. Oh, Bill. We have Bill Diamond on the road. So there's 6 episodes this season, and then there's we just finished the 6th one, which is out for the holidays, and then we'll start new with another season. And then we have regular Monster TV and Gorgo's Graveyard Shift, which you guys are up in. I don't know if you saw it yet.
I haven't seen it. Is that on Red Coral?
Yeah.
It is. Okay. I'll have to go watch that.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that one. That was in Virginia. We filmed that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was you guys thought you guys followed Mark Dotson.
That's right. Oh, I do want to say, Jeff showed me a picture of you with Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
Wearing our shirt.
Yeah. I was out. Well, we do a lot. We've been doing a lot with him. He's also a big Muppet fan. And so Ozzy was, I was doing Famous Monsters. I was on one side, and then he came over, and then we all hung out together. So that's probably what you saw the Ozzy Osbourne stuff with.
Yeah.
Well, Bill, I am a great admirer of your work. I'm so happy to meet you.
Well, nice to meet you. It's it's fun. And it's great working with these guys. Hopefully we'll catch up at some point. I'll be out in LA in April.
Let me know. And
I'll
meet
be
you
at
there.
Monster Palooza. We'll be doing the new Basil series. I'll be talking about the series. There should be a couple episodes out by then. And then we have some interviews that we're doing out there at the same time. We got Sarah Karloff and Bela we already did. And then Ron Chaney is doing a couple of things on that. And then I know we're doing a piece with Rick Baker and police. I'm trying to think of who else is that we have on there. We have, and we did, Greg Nicotero is on it. And there's such a list there that I'm trying to, make sure I'm not repeating people.
Not yet.
So there's a lot of people that are very excited about this series. I mean, I'm glad we went this way. I decided to not do the documentary because it was a one-shot deal. I thought this was a better way of really, putting his work out there.
Showing his work, yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, and then people can learn more about him over that time. And at the same time we're shooting that, we'll shoot Bill Diamond on the Road. So that show will be shooting while we're, traveling and doing all that stuff. And we'll be up in Canada doing that. And we will be touring some of Terrifier 3 stuff around. That's everyone's still excited for that film. I don't know if you saw it. It is the
Oh yeah, I saw it.
film of the year as far as it's 45 times over its budget.
Wow.
It's the biggest independent horror movie of 2024.
Yeah.
So it's amazing how it's
breaking all kinds of records.
Yeah, it broke all kinds of records. None of us, we're still trying to figure it, how it happened. Phil and I talk all the time. We're like, wow, because you got to kind of think that it's already close. It's made $100 million on a $2 million budget. And there's no film that has done that's an independent that has done that. It's the highest rated independent film
ever. Yeah.
Ever.
Yep.
So 2024 was very good to you.
Yeah, it was very busy, and it's just stockpiled into this. We were shooting in Florida, a couple of commercials with the same producers because it was really funny. I don't know if I told you, Jeff, I was out. It was funny to go to there's this wonderful outdoor movie theater in Pennsylvania run by these two younger people that had bought it. And it's 90 years old. They bought it. They must be 30, if that. And they bought this outdoor theater. They run it all year round.
Wow.
And they had a double feature, which I went to, of both films, St. Nick in Bethlehem with Danny Roebuck. We called it the Danny Roebuck night. So they played St. Nick in Bethlehem on the screen, and then after that, Terrifier 3, which he played Santa Claus in both those films. And I worked on both those films. I was the production designer for the first film, and then I was the associate producer for Terrifier. And it was just funny to be in an outdoor movie theater, sitting in a car, watching your two movies. And then we did a Bill Diamond on the Road. When you go to see the last episode, we did it at that theater. So you see me filming and the double feature of two movies in an outdoor movie theater. So that was kind of neat.
This is coming from a guy that we go out to have, a bite to eat and Jeff and him have a cocktail, and we'll be sitting there shooting the shit, talking, and he'll look up and go, "Oh, hey, I did that commercial." And you just kind of look at him, and you go, "What?" He said, "Yeah, I did that one." And then they go back to talking, and then like 10 minutes later, he's like, "Oh, hey, I did that one too." But he says it's funny to be sitting in a theater, in an open air theater, watching something you worked on. But he can go out to a bar and be like, "Oh, I did that. Oh, that was mine."
Well, yeah, it was interesting to be at a double feature. You did both those films. That was new. That was interesting.
Well, that's cool that I think outdoor theaters are starting to slowly make a comeback.
Yeah, I mean, this one's really cool. It's in Pennsylvania. It's about it's in the Lehigh Valley, And these two young, and when you go to the Bill Diamond on the Road, we have a very nice piece that they had done to tell you the story behind how they got the outdoor movie theater there. The owners of it were going to destroy it. So I guess they put a consortium together, raised the money, bought it, and now they run it year round, all kinds of films.
Wow.
And they just love it, and they saved it. So it's really kind of neat, to go there, and you'll have to check it out. Watch the episode, and if you're ever out there, it's a thing to go do. It's funny how we've missed
So
that era.
is it the east or west side of Pennsylvania?
It's well, let's put it so you know where it is. So it's like now, you go in by Cherry Hill or right below where you go to Chiller, or you do that and you cut over on 76 and you go in. It's in the Lehigh Valley. It's not that. It's 2.5 hours away from here.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah. Because I remember we drove through the Lehigh Valley on our way out to Steel City Cannabis Convention.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, Danny does all his movies there. So that's where we shot Saint Nick and Bethlehem, and I think he's got another film this year he wants to do. So I'll work on that one outside of a couple of the others.
Oh, nice.
So I mean, it's exciting, and then you guys will have this. We just did your book. We talked more about your book that came out, and that you were planning on doing another one, aren't you?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's already being written. Yep.
Oh
yeah.
Good.
Yep. It's a little more than a third written already.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Well, we like to make people wait. They got to get the comics first.
Right.
Well, yeah, you should get the comics. The comics are fun. And then you can kind of, when you read the book, you can go back to the comics and see it again. And it's really neat. You guys have done a lot of great stuff. So, keep doing it. You too, Jeff.
Thank you, sir.
So what are you doing, Jeff? What are you working on?
About what? I am finishing up my memoir. The Devil Was Born in Brooklyn.
Oh, cool.
And I am working on the new Lucy book, which will be Miss Ball's entire career between two covers with a full dresser. And we're looking for, maybe you guys can recommend a good director to either
don't know any
turn my Ella Fitzgerald book into a film, or we want to take one story out of my Ethel Merman book and make a film out of the 48-hour marriage of Merman and Ernest Borgnine. So I'm doing those things, and I've got my Geoffrey Mark Plays Ella radio show and the podcast, and I do shows like these about 100 times a year and have a ball.
That's good. I met Ernest Borgnine a number of years ago. I mean, he was great. He had a lot of energy he was an incredible guy.
His famous quote, he was on, I think, with Leno when he was about 90 or 88 or something. And Leno said, "You get all this energy. Where does all this come from?" He says, "I masturbate a lot." He said it. I didn't say it. Ernie said this.
Trust me, it doesn't help.
Was that when he was doing Airwolf?
Oh, no. Long after that. Long
after that.
Nice. So you guys have never met each other, actually.
We have not, but I am a fan. So I'm happy to be here with you. And that's why I kind of kept quiet. The genre you're talking about, I am a fan, but I've had no professional connections with it other than knowing most of the cast of the Addams Family and the Munsters. So I just sort of was just sitting here being handsome, letting you guys talk.
Wow, it's great to see that you're doing those projects. I mean, we're not far from where Lucy was born.
In Jamestown, yeah.
In Jamestown.
I've been a guest up there. Every year they have a Lucy Fest.
Mm-hmm.
I did I wrote and directed and starred in, I guess, a documentary called Inside Television's Greatest, I Love Lucy. And they had me up there as one of their special guests, and they screen the film, and Keith Thibodeau, who played Little Ricky, and I were the two big celebrity guests, along with Mickey Rooney, who was a complete and utter pain in the ass.
Yes, I've heard about that. I worked with Desi Arnaz Jr. years ago.
Desi and I are good buddies.
He used to do some mall shots. Let's see if he even remembers. We did a couple when malls were just coming into being the place to go. We were touring a lot of the puppet characters for the shows, and we were opening up malls. And I even remember the mall where I first met Desi was the Jefferson Valley Mall, which is still there. And it was me, Desi Arnaz, and Ricky Schroeder.
Ah. Yeah,
and at the same time, we were doing Disney on Parade because we had a whole bunch of the Disney characters. But he would do a number of mall openings, and that's my connection to them.
Desi has since completely retired from public life. He does not work any longer, doesn't do any personal appearances, doesn't do any interviews, but he's, living well. He lost his wife, Amy, and he's just decided to become a private citizen and lives in their home, and that's his choice.
Oh, good for him.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. That was a long time ago. That's what, the 80s. So yeah, that was.
There's a lot of rumors about him having passed away. No. He's hale and hearty and doing just fine.
Oh, good. Really good. So that's exciting. And I hope, you get to do the films. If I can think of anybody offhand that would be good, I'll let you know.
For the Merman and Borgnine thing, because there'll probably be like one song in the film, someone who knows how to film a musical number. And for Ella, I'd like to find a really good African-American director who would perhaps understand the material in a way that I don't, even though I wrote it, to bring more to the film, another perspective.
I mean, it's that history that, is so vital to preserve, and those people that we all knew, and to bring them to a new generation is really, really nice.
Right.
I know the Ella Fitzgerald Foundation would love for the film to be made. Also a really good documentary, because they haven't liked the ones that have come out even lately, where it's just Ella sings this and Ella sings that. They would like the story of her to be captured, because other than my books, which they keep on their desks, which is just lovely to me, they use my book as their Bible for her career and life.
Right.
They want the foundation and the family want a good biopic and a good documentary made. So, it's just finding the right people.
Yeah, it is. And then you could also team up with a good streaming channel that really wants. I mean, I know Paramount Plus has been doing a lot of that kind of thing.
If you got any good ideas, get my contact from Ben and Jeff, and let's talk.
All right, cool. I mean, you definitely need somebody who understands the music genre quite a bit, especially that era, and understands that era well, But they're out there. There's I can't think of anybody right now per se, but
it's all right.
I'll come across somebody. This is who you should talk to.
As soon as he leaves the studio, he'll go, and Jeff will get a text.
Yeah.
And
why didn't you talk to this guy?
And I'm still singing in nightclubs and doing stand-up, and I work a lot. Just no pun intended. I wear a lot of different hats. So I'm a comedian, I'm a singer, I'm an actor, I'm a producer. I write books that are, knock on wood, bestsellers. I feel so puny next to you. Only one Emmy sitting behind me here. But I'm just grateful that at my age, I will assume I'm the oldest person sitting here, that there is still work, because a lot of us age out of show business. And
I don't know. I don't know. Uncle Bill might have a close running for that.
I was trying to be gallant here.
Oh, I wasn't.
No, not these guys. No. They never tell you about the story that, after I got my third Emmy, they brought me to Maine to go do some opening with them.
Yeah.
So they went, hey, we got to do this. So we go.
It was
up
an
to
Easter egg hunt.
It was an Easter egg hunt. So you definitely know where. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm glad my career went up because I got rid of them. But basically, they took me out there, and it was just a field. There was nobody there. It was literally in the middle of nowhere. And I just came off from the third. And I turned to him. I go, so this is what happens after you win 3 Emmys. You're out left and they bring you to the field, and this is it.
We put you out to pasture.
Yeah,
They did.
We put them out to pasture.
They did.
I was afraid for a minute where they might hide an egg. So this is even
Yeah,
better.
you gotta watch that.
He
want to say
was-
hi?
He was on the phone with his
Jeff.
with his wife.
So Jeff and Ben, I don't know if you can see him.
Richie!
Richie.
What's up, man?
Wow. How are you?
I'm good. Long time no see.
So for the other Jeff, this is my son Richard.
A pleasure, sir.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Hold down the fort, I see.
yeah. So this is live, just so you know.
No, I figured that. Where?
Oh,
well,
they'll do enough for it. They'll do their own.
If we're talking about ages, my stepdaughter is 43 and my oldest grandchild is 19. So that gives you an idea where my age falls. But
Okay.
I think it's so wonderful that your progeny wants to work in the same industry with I wish the kids had chosen that as my stepson is a journalist. He tried stand up, terrible at it, just terrible. But he's a good journalist. But the grandchildren have talent, and we'll see what happens. But good
Well,
for
the
you.
son's got a lot of talent, and his
Yeah, he
daughter does
does.
too. So there you go. Yeah, he's a great fabricator. He
That
makes
you
a
think
lot
it-
of great stuff.
Oh, see, a fabricator to me is a great liar. So you
No,
know,
no. Fabricator meaning he builds scenery and welds and creates really dynamite stuff for Broadway and for film and for many other things.
I know I was making a joke, but golly,
Well,
it
we know
sounds like-
this show, so we get it.
It sounds like you're awfully proud of him, and that makes me very happy.
I have to slip him $20 now, so you know.
We'll be out to see you in the next 2 to 4
I
weeks.
think I'm supposed to be
Richie.
paying you.
What?
Yeah.
We'll be
Jeff?
out to see you, Richie. Yeah, we'll be out to see you hopefully in the next 3, 4, 5 weeks or so.
Oh God.
Oh God.
You want to say hi to Uncle Bill? Go ahead.
Hey, Uncle Bill.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Hold on. Our next guest is backstage, so we're going to let Bill go, but don't leave yet, Bill. But we're going to
Okay.
bring him on because I know my wife has to say hi to him too.
Oh.
So real quick, everybody knows him best from Hocus Pocus as the bus driver. So here he is, straight from, let's see, what's a good one? Shady Acres Retirement Home,
Playing bingo.
Mr. Don Yesso.
Happy New Year's Eve to you, Big Chief.
Happy New Year's Eve.
Happy to see you. I'm not
Happy
so
New
sure
Year's
about the
Eve
other
there to you too.
so sure about
Happy New Year's, guys. Have fun.
Happy New Year's.
Thank you, Bill. Happy New
All
Year.
right.
We'll be
All right,
I'll
well-
be in touch.
It was good
All
seeing
right.
you, Richie. Take care.
Take care.
Guys, have a good
Bye.
Bill
year.
and Richie, a pleasure to meet you.
Thanks, Jeff. Have fun. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
All right,
Bye.
bye.
How we doing,
Don.
Don?
Oh, just great, man. I want to take the opportunity to thank you guys for having me on this New Year's Eve. I really appreciate it. I was looking for something to do, and here it is. So let me ask you this: how you guys been?
We're good. We're good. You
Been
know,
good.
just
Been busy.
just,
Staying
yeah.
out of trouble, you know.
plugging
Well,
along.
Y'all been traveling, doing a lot of cons?
Not over the last 12 months. You know, been you got life changes more so on my side than Ben's side, but it kind of like shifted what's been going on with me a little bit. So
Okay, well, I
No,
hope
but-
it's nothing bad or serious.
no, just life stuff.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah. Sometimes,
so
you know,
You got to adjust. You gotta
Totally.
step
understand.
sideways to move forward sometimes. So, but
Yeah,
you know, we don't
yeah.
stop. We don't slow down. So
No, we just kind of put a lot of the traveling on hold this year and concentrated on more writing of the novel, the comic books, and then getting the animation finished and out. So we were doing the voice acting for that. So, it was one of those years where everybody thought we were stagnant, but all of a sudden they were like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, the animation took a year, so
Yeah.
Oh no! That stuff is very time consuming. And kudos to you guys for keeping your nose to the grindstone.
Don, the hat you're wearing, I can't tell if you're a cowboy or a religious Jew.
Well, it's actually my homage to Landman. I'm on the Screen Actors Guild nominating committee this year. It's the first time I've been asked to be on it. And I think there's only like 2,500 of us. And what we have to do is try and watch as many of the shows as we possibly can, because from there, we nominate the 5 actors and actresses and stuff like that that get voted on for the Screen Actors Guild. So I've been really watching a lot of shows, or trying to watch as many as I can while there's great football seasons going on. But I just was going along. I went through the whole Yellowstone thing and watched all that. And but boy, when I got to Landman, that Billy Bob Thornton is he's just crushing it. I mean, I don't know if you guys have had the opportunity to see this show yet.
No,
I haven't seen that one.
But it is the best, in my opinion. It is the best thing on television right now.
I've seen some snippets from it, but not a whole episode.
And he just, you could give him, I mean, a note from the I'm drawing a blank. I was going to try and use the Jewish hat. I was trying to figure out what the Jewish Bible was, but I drew a blank on it. He could take a line from the Jewish Bible and the what?
Torah.
The Torah. I didn't want to say Quran. I knew that wasn't right.
But you know what? They're so close, really.
Yeah, they all are.
Torah, yeah. But he could take a line from there and just make it brilliant. But anyway, but I got to believe a lot of it is Taylor Sheridan's writing, because he's written some parts for some of the females in the show that is just sensational. He's got to have a staff of female writers. There's no way he writes all these shows. He's got Tulsa King, he's got Yellowstone, he's got 1883, he's got 1923, he's got Mayor of Kingstown. There's no way he writes all these shows. So
no, of course not.
So he's just anyway. So if you haven't seen it, I would to toot my own horn. I would say it's as good as the first season of True Detective was. And to me, that was one of the best things ever on television. So anyway, so if you guys haven't seen it, so that's what I've been doing. I've been busy for the last 2 months, just literally just watching hours and hours of television. But I took it serious. I got nominated, and I was like, okay, first time in 35 years I got nominated, so I guess I'm gonna be serious about this. So I've found some stuff that I really enjoyed watching. I found some stuff. Anyway, that was a long answer to your question about that.
If you lived on the West Coast, you'd be being offered so many free dinners.
Right?
Right. You're right.
No,
Right.
I know I'm right.
I just took they offer, they have all these screenings and stuff like that in Atlanta and Tennessee and New York and Los Angeles. And I happened to think, and Billy Bob was doing an interview for Landman at the one in Atlanta. I said, I wonder if I could hop on a flight. It's only an hour away. I'd like to go see it. I've worked with Billy Bob, so it's not that I wanted to meet him. I just thought it'd be interesting to go see how these screenings work and stuff like that. Man, as soon as I put my name in and I was coming, I got so many requests to, do I need a pickup at the airport? I was like, man, I don't get treated like this when I get a job. So, so yeah, but unfortunately I didn't go. But like I said, I just thought it'd be shits and giggles if I had the time. I was going to go down there for the weekend, but couldn't find anybody to go with me, so I just blew it off. But yeah,
But I mean, that's perfect. It's a perfect.
Come out to the
gig for
West
you.
Coast, and you won't pay for anything.
I know. But it's amazing how they covet these votes, and it's amazing how they try and prop it up. And so my mailbox has been stuffed every day with stuff. But I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I took it serious, and
We got plenty of time from the home.
what's that?
We have plenty of time from the home to watch it, right?
Yeah, and my wheelchair's broke, so I gotta shuffle around now. My walker. So trying to use the remote control in the walker at the same time has been a problem. But and they give me my Viagra, so it's no fun in here at all now.
Yeah, it's really a bad time when you're walking to the wall in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Helps them stand up straight.
What I planned for the first of the year.
Plans for what?
What you guys got planned for the first of the year?
Question.
Oh, actually, I don't have anything planned for the first of the year. I'm doing
No.
nothing tomorrow.
I'm doing 3 interviews tomorrow.
I mean, after the first, you got any projects coming up? You going to any conventions? You got?
Well, we got a few coming up.
You got your chemotherapy coming up. I mean, it's something, anything.
February.
Yeah, no, there's a few coming up.
Yeah, I think we got February, March, and April.
Good.
We have a convention in each month.
Yeah,
Good.
February, March, April.
That's all. I think that's all I've booked so far.
Good.
Yeah.
And
I kind of slacked off a little bit.
when's the book coming out?
Well, the first one's
second-
already out.
Yeah, the first one
second
came out.
The first one's already out.
Yeah, second one will come out probably spring of 26.
Yeah, I was going to say a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, because
we're doing 5 comics out of it first.
Yeah, we'll release the 5 comics first,
Mhm.
and then release the novel
Oh,
instead of reverse. Just because we like to do things ass backwards. You know that you got to hang out with.
Yeah. No. Listen, it's one of the most fun times I've ever had in that Mexican restaurant. I mean, it just laugh and laugh. That was incredible that night. It really was. And, it was just a bunch of people sitting at a table.
Right. It was
a wobbly table, and off the interstate somewhere. I don't even, it wasn't even nothing spectacular.
But the food was good.
The food was good. The drinks were outstanding.
In the company.
It was just a company. It goes to show. It doesn't matter where you are.
Right.
You can be in Bywater, Mississippi. If you got a table with a good group of friends and you're having fun, it's all that matters.
Right.
Right. And hopefully we'll get the second animation going, in 25 too.
Right. And hopefully we'll get to some conventions where we can hang out again.
Yeah. It's, I don't think those are happening for me anymore.
No?
Oh, they won't let you out?
I don't think so. I just, they've already started booking for 2025 and I haven't heard a peep. And it just, I had one booked in early 24 in March, and I had a knee replacement and emergency knee replacement. And I had to bail because they didn't want me to get on a plane.
Right.
Right after the surgery. And I don't know if I set the Apple card or I'm not looking for an excuse, but after that, I never got asked to come back to one again. I don't know if they don't like you, that you bail 3 days before, but it wasn't much I could do about it. The doctor
those things happen. People bail all the time on conventions. I think it's just.
Yeah. So anyway, since then, no, and I'm not overthinking. I'm just bringing you up to date. And I never got another one. And I see all of the ones. I really don't pay much attention, but if something comes in through, you get all these things. You were tagged in something, and I'll read it. I'll open up the link or something like that. It's like so and so got added to convention in March of next year and July of next year. So all these conventions are filling up, and I haven't got anything. So I think that train has run that train ran its run for me. I think I had a little bit of hype, and I think that's over with. But if for some reason, if these whatever happened to do a Hocus Pocus 3, and I happen to get in it, maybe I'll catch a second win. But I don't. Whatever. I mean, it's I'm just like you guys. I just wake up every morning, put my pants on, and set my sails and see where my ship's headed. And that's
right.
I don't think.
Well, I keep hearing that Hocus Pocus 3 is going to happen, so hopefully it happens for you.
Right.
Yeah, but I've been hearing it too. But you look at the time of the year. We're already in January, and so let's just play it out. Just suppose it was going to happen. They won't be able to shoot it till next year because of the weather. You're going to be getting into the spring, into the summer, and they're not going to shoot it in the spring or the summer. So you need to wait for the fall of next year. The other option is, I heard Kathy and Jimmy came up with an idea, and she thought because the girls were getting so much older, they should do an animated version. So, and maybe maybe that would happen. I have no idea, but it's certainly not nothing I get up every morning and think about first thing. So I'm just throwing it out there as a hypothesis that possibly I could bond it back on the convention circuit. If
you never know. You never know.
No, you don't. And but I don't think about it either. And
right.
Nor am I doing anything to.
Are you doing any of your own bookings?
No. I reached out a couple of times via emails, or how I thought you would do it, to these people that run conventions, and I think I reached out like 5 of them, and I just got crickets back. I never even got a return email. So I just
right.
So I'm not even sure I was even reaching out to the right people, but it said, if you have any questions, email here, and they didn't even answer me. So
right.
But once again, look, listen, we had a great run. We had a great time. I met you guys. Maybe that's all we're supposed to be. But
but you know as well as I do that it's always this business.
Yeah, it goes in cycles. Yeah,
even for the biggest stars.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, I tell people all the time, Tom Cruise is even unemployed periodically.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, not everybody works all the time. And it's just a wave comes in, the wave goes out, and it comes in and it goes out. Now I will tell you this. Last year, I had some of the best auditions I've ever had. And I was close to a couple of them because they were telling me, I was in the top 5, and the producers were sending me on up the chain, blah, 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 blah. Really good projects with some really good people.
Do you enjoy doing these things from home like we all have to now?
Yes, I do.
See, I don't.
Really?
I'd much rather be there with them in the same place, exchanging energy.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't mind the energy exchange, but I do like the product that I'm able to get at home.
Right.
Well, it's easier, certainly. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like I can do it till I get it what I like. It may not be what they want, but it certainly I feel comfortable with what I've came up with.
Right.
I don't walk out. When I send off a tape, I don't go, man, I wish I should have done this in a run. So I don't have any more of those. And everything was always a drive for me. I always had to drive an hour and a half, 2 hours each way. So it was a 4-hour trip each way. I don't know about you, but it was always a trip, into traffic and all. So I don't miss that at all. However, like I said, it's ironic enough, last year I was up for some really good projects. Now, why you get them, as well as you have no idea. Right. Nor do I call and ask. I'm not one of those type of actors who go, did I get it? What did I say? You got any feedback? I don't really give a shit. Because if they didn't give me the job, I didn't get it. Period. Understand?
It's going to sound like I'm flirting, and I guess I am, but I don't mean it that way. It could be as simple as they like the vein in your bicep. Some casting guy likes that.
Correct.
Film. And you never find that out. You never realize what it is.
That's correct.
It's kismet.
Right.
That's exactly right. So I'm not going to drive myself crazy about asking. They go, oh, well, you're too old, or, you're too this, or, you're too skinny, or your skin's too pale, or you don't have enough hair. I don't need to hear that.
Right.
I didn't get the job. Okay, fine. Because then I'll be chasing my tail trying to go get plugs in Turkey. I can't work in Turkey.
So, but we are up on time.
Okay, sounds good.
I got one more guest to bring in.
I'll see y'all next year.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We'll have you back on again, and hopefully we'll see you out on the road.
I got to say one thing before I go. I did develop an interesting little group of fans in Slippery Rock College in Pennsylvania. There's a little group of Hocus Pocus fans out there, and their little leader of their group is a little gal named Izzy. So I want to give a big shout out to Izzy on New Year's Eve and my little group at Slippery Rock. I guess it's university or college. I'm not really sure. But,
nice.
Let's hear it for Izzy and Slippery Rock. Yeah.
Happy New Year.
That was fantastic. Thank you,
Don.
man.
Don, you have a wonderful New Year's. A safe 2025, and we'll definitely be in touch and chatting again soon, my friend.
Absolutely, man. Listen, thank you guys for reaching out to me. I really appreciate it.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
Pleasure to meet you, Don.
We have so much fun, especially when the nursing home lets you come on and hang out with us.
Wait, hold on. They're knocking on the door right now. And good luck. I hope they bring you into that office where you're comfortable again.
All right, my man.
All right.
Thank you, Don.
Take care.
See you.
All right, bye.
What a nice man.
Don's an amazing gentleman. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So our last guest of the evening lost track of time, so he was actually supposed to be the guest before Don, but that's okay. We don't mind, because this gentleman is a riot. He's tearing up the scene out there right now with his smash hit, Being Robin. If you've never seen him or don't know who he is, Mr. Roger Kabler is just
phenomenal.
He is amazing. One of the most, I don't even know how to word it, but he's one of the most decent human beings I have ever met.
I've never seen anybody so dedicated to what he was trying to put out to.
Right.
His dedication and the hard work, a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of struggles. We've been following him for 6 years now, right?
Yeah, we've been friends with him for 6 years.
6 years, watching him try to put this project together, and I mean, it's worth it, man. This thing's working for him now.
Absolutely, and we're going to bring him in right now because I don't want Jeff to miss out on his dinner. Oh, that's so cute. Roger, you look so handsome tonight. I love the helmet.
Hi. I'm Roger, and this is Graul.
Graul?
Yeah, his name's Graul. What?
A pleasure to meet you both.
Hi. He makes duck noises. What do you want? He's a freaking piece of plaster. Hi, guys. Thank you for that introduction that I can't live up to. I forgot I was, God, I got a painting that to do yesterday, and I'm like painting, and I'm like, I get a message from Jeff. Oh, you coming? I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be somewhere else. I'm so sorry. It was no disrespect. It's this. This causes it.
Right?
Candy. It's candy. It's the problem. Holiday candy. And
wow.
Coffee brought to you by coffee. All right. Does somebody want to say anything? Or is this just me?
Oh, no.
Geoffrey, nice to meet you. I don't know who you are because I'm a hermit. But I love the vein in the arm thing. I get a vein in my forehead sometimes, but I think that's why I don't get cast in anything. They think I'm a scanner head that's going to explode.
Why don't you, Roger, why don't you tell Geoffrey a little bit about this phenomenal project that you've been putting together for 6 years?
It's called Being Robin. being Robin?
No, I'm aware of it.
How did you get aware of it? I thought it was a secret.
Because I'm very well connected in show business for the last half century, and because Robin was an incredible man.
Yeah. I'm not him, by the way, in case.
No, I know you're not.
I mean, I never said I was. I never.
You
tried
could
to
fool a
prove
lot of
that.
people.
It's just a weird thing that occurred shortly after he died. So
I've had to blow my nose for 23 minutes, so forgive me.
Well, wait.
Everybody stops.
Because blowing my nose is fascinating.
You missed the spot. There's like a big psych.
Yeah, and that wasn't from my nose. So,
oh.
Yeah, that's how most people react to me.
I'm gonna pee my pants.
You put me on.
All right. Because Robin deserves all the respect he can get. What got you started on this?
Oh my God. I didn't intend to do anything. I was retired from show business. Why didn't somebody tell me my hair was as bad as your problem with your nose? I look like I'm from freaking Whoville.
Well, it's fine till you pulled your hoodie up.
Let's not get nasty right now, okay? This is a clean show.
Since when?
Since when what?
This was a clean show.
Did you see my vein?
All right, stop flirting.
So
I
was retired from show business. I had a lot of problems with drugs and mental illness, and I had retired. I moved back to Massachusetts. I was painting. You'll see all this in the movie. And then Robin Williams passed away, and I was profoundly affected. I had an extreme bout of empathy, and then I understood, and I felt his passing. I felt his passing in the first person, and it started from there. I felt very haunted, and I felt his presence. And I suddenly started to behave like him involuntarily. I could do an impression of him, but this was different. It was like it was clobbered over the head with this entity, and it was no longer an impression. I was just taken.
You were channeling him.
I don't know, but I didn't do it on purpose. And people had asked me, would I do a tribute? And I said, no, I'm not in show business anymore. And I said no a number of times, but Robin was talking to me. I'm bipolar, so he was talking to me, saying, I'm going to go back to work, please. And I think he's using this schleppy Jewish body as a channel for him to work. And I believe that today, because it happened about 3 weeks ago in the middle of a meeting in front of 100 people. I started to feel Robin very powerfully, and I couldn't just get up and start, I just sat there and cried because I felt him wanting to perform so badly. It's been a few months since I performed. I just had surgery on my vocal cords, so I haven't been able to work. So this is the first really public thing I've done.
Well, you sound fine to me.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I will be in touch with you. No, I mean, I had little precancerous goobers on my vocal cords, and you got to handle that. That's really like it demands your attention. So I plan on getting back to work by February. But I told these guys I didn't even know if I'd be able to do this. But
well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
And I appreciate it because, like Jeff said before we started, we met you about 6 years ago at a convention in
Comic-Con,
yeah, and you walked up to the table. We had the VIP table. He walked up, and Bill Diamond, who was on earlier, had the head of the table, but he had moved. And Roger came over, put his plate down at the head of the table, and sat down and started talking to us and eating. We were like, okay.
So
cool. We handed him a copy of the comic book. He got up and ad-libbed the like 4 or 5 pages, and he had the place in fucking stitches.
Right.
And we just connected and became really good friends ever since. And we've tried to help promote Being Robin as much as we possibly can. And I'm so psyched to see it.
This is. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No, go please. It's the show's
company you sent me to. This is their thing. You sent me to a great DVD manufacturer, and this is the result. They do great.
Nice.
work. I appreciate it.
So tell me about if someone buys the DVD,
Mhm.
what are they going to be seeing?
Just the movie. It's very bare bones. There's no special. At this point, you'll get the disc, the autograph. You'll get the cover. It's just like in a flimsy package. You'll get nothing. You'll pretty much get nothing. It's nothing. It's all a frisbee on the floor. Me.
What
Ah!
is
No, not now. I'm doing a show. This is a guy in Australia. I can't. I have some fans, and some of them are elsewhere. Guys elsewhere in Australia. I hope you got the message. I love you, Adam, but I'm doing a show. All right, let's meet Adam. Adam is actually a Bill Connolly impersonator. So this could be fun. It's not really working out. So this is a weird happening. He won't leave. He won't stop. We're going to, because it's on my computer too. So Merry Christmas. I try to answer it, but it's not happening. I'm not going to get into his story because it's his personal story, but he's a brilliant Billy Connolly impersonator my act in my movie attracts a variety of people. And I have to start living with the fact that my film is unusual. People watch it multiple times. I didn't know that was going to happen. I've talked to one lady who's seen it 15 times.
Roger, my question was because I have heard of it, but I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
He's persistent.
Adam, are you there? I'm on a podcast right now. I can't talk. So you'll have to call back another time. Is there anybody in there? I'm so sorry for the interruption. There's actually nothing we can do. Can we just roll with it?
Oh, we're going, yeah.
Again.
He'll call you again, I'm sure.
What was your question? I'm sorry, Geoffrey.
I've heard of the film. I'm aware of it.
Right.
But I've never seen it yet. Could you tell the folks who are watching and listening if they buy your DVD? Yeah, I know they get the pack, but I meant was what's actually in the film.
Oh, the content, what it's about. Well, first of all, you can get it. Did you know I evolved into a moron. Oh, we lost Ben. Ben, come back. I'm going to get that Adam guy here and replace you. It'll be a long, long show. Trust me on this. First of all, it's on Amazon and Google Play and Apple.
Yes,
TV,
yes.
all that.
It's on Amazon. I've saved it to watch this week.
Cool. So you're one of the 3 people that actually I'm getting money this Thursday from the film. It actually made money. So I can pay my rent. And not a lot, but we haven't got the numbers from Amazon yet. Many people say, not many, but a few people say, you're just making money off Robin. I'm like, you have no idea how broke I am right now. Look at me.
Also, I've heard so many good things about it. I'm trying to get you to tell our audience what's in it so that they can look forward to it and find it on Amazon so you can make some money.
Geoffrey, I'm just teasing it out. I'm a professional. I know how to market.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're helping me deeply by allowing me to just tease it out.
Okay.
Being Robin is about a guy who thinks perhaps that he's possessed by Robin Williams. And possessed is a strong word for you Christians out there, but it's not demonic possession. It's a comedic possession. And as you see the film, you'll see that there may be some veracity to this. There's a couple of people in the movie that are saying it's a hoax, that it's not real. There's a psychiatrist who believes it's a manifestation of my bipolar. I don't try to prove anything. I'm trying to find out what the hell's going on and what do I do about it. So this is a documentary, basically. It's sort of documenting what really happened.
I'm not laughing at you, sir. I'm laughing at the beep, beep, beep.
I'm sorry. It's going to go away eventually.
That's all
if
right.
I could just pick the phone up, I would actually be able to talk to this kid. And he's not letting me. It's not picking up. He's in Australia. I lost my choo-choo. So the squid. Oh no, that's a different movie. So I say no. What happened was I said no. This is a true story. I said no. I'm not going back in the show. But Robin gets a hold of me, and he won't let go. And he's like, please. And then I realized, and I realized in the actual situation, how do you say no to Robin Williams if it's a real spiritual manifestation? Who am I to say no? So I decided to write a show, and I called my manager and I said, I need to do a show. I need to do a Robin Williams tribute. He's the one that suggested it. The first time we did it was in front of 600 people at a casino in California, and Robin let it rip. I just got out of the way, and Robin ran around like crazy for an hour. And there's some of that. There's a lot of clips from different shows, from actual shows and interviews on TV in the film. But there was a deterioration that occurred because I'm bipolar, and so is Robin. It was a real party for a while, and it went really well for a while. But the longer you allow a spirit to manifest you, or the more you buy into it, and for a while, the situation can start to exacerbate. And I hope I used that word right.
No, you used the exact right word.
It gets exacerbated. And events occur in the movie that are not all fun. And so originally I set out to make a really light, fun Ron Howard movie. But I realized without the dark, without the sad, you're not going to get to that joy. So ultimately you have this balance of dark and light, any piece of art. And it is an art film. It's not commercial. It's nobody's idea of a technical masterpiece, but that's part of it. It's very raw. I'm not a filmmaker. I'm a guy who had an experience. So I had to edit it myself in the style that Robin would have me edit it. And there was no money to hire editors. I learned how to colorize the best I could. The movie is really, really unusual. We had a screening 2 days ago in Boston, and 45 minutes of really profound questions like, dude, what happened to you? And I'm learning to live with the oddity of being at the center of this unusual thing. And, there's a lot of praise, and it's very scary because I'm a very private person. I'm mentally ill, and I have to balance my private. I get crazy foam. Look, I didn't stuff in the corners of your mouth. I have to balance this.
It's not leftover?
It's actually little pieces of this. So you can call it leftover, but it's fresh leftovers.
I'm trying to be so nice here.
I'm spitting little pieces of this leftover what? Oh, that's disgusting. So have I blathered long enough? Do you kind of get?
We got about 2 minutes left.
No. Okay. Any other questions? What do you want to do?
We just wanted to say hello.
Hi.
I wish you all the best for upcoming 2025.
You too. I love you two guys. I'm sorry you haven't get a chance to get into word edgewise. I'm the one that's having trouble talking, so I'm going to shut up.
Roger, have you had a chance to show this to anyone who is actually close to Robin?
I have had a chance, and I've turned it down. I've had a chance to connect with his oldest son, Zach, through a friend who's offered to introduce us, and I said no. I don't want anything from his family, and I don't want to bother them. They know about the film because I wrote to them before I made the film. I said, I'm making a love letter to your dad, to your husband. There's no images of him at all in the picture. This is just me. That's just me, okay, in a wig. And I'm really proud of the film. I don't have any pride for myself, but this little film is working hard to get to be seen. And it's not a matter of pride. It's gratitude for the ability to be in touch with a spirit as great as Robin, who keeps pushing me to keep this going for 6 years. He's really said, no, take it to another level. Come on, let's go. And so we are still doing it. We're still doing it.
Well, Roger,
frankly,
I believe
love
in you.
it.
I believe in you.
But if you had to choose between seeing this and Nosferatu, Nosferatu's pretty good. Shut up! Leave me alone. I'm crazy. I'm throwing the phone away. I'm going to stop. Don't do this to me. Don't you see? You're making me crazy. Greetings from Australia. Wow. Hey, hi, kid. Don't try this at home. Anything else?
And this is why we love you.
Look, I'm a Jewish Christian. What else, guys? What else? Do we have any more time?
Happy Hanukkah.
I love you guys. I'm sorry for the madness.
No, we love you. We love having you on. Anything you want to promote real quick for 2025? You have any showings or anything that you want to?
I may be doing something that involves playing Robin with three other deceased comedians that may be traveling across the country to possibly Vegas, possibly to Broadway. I'm waiting for the script to see what it looks like, and that's all I can say about it.
Very nice. Very nice.
Great. Yeah, it'd be cool. I'm just painting and hoping to pay the bills. And Ben and Jeff, I love you. I love the whole thing that you present gives me a good feeling down to my tuchus. And Geoffrey, it's nice to meet you.
Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year.
You can we do this next year? I mean, do another.
Oh, absolutely. Would you like to come back next New Year's Eve?
Well, I wasn't going to wait that long, but if that's when you're doing it, I figured maybe.
No,
anyway,
you know what?
Get being Robin. Amazon.
Reach out to me, and we'll get you back on for another show.
Just to let you guys in the audience know, these two gentlemen have been so kind to me over the years. I can't say enough about you two and your product. You're still Toking, and I love the fact that I'm sober and I'm doing this. I can't smoke weed anymore. I would if I could.
Roger, I'm not only clean and sober, I'm one of the founders of Marijuana Anonymous. And I'm here with these guys because they're wonderful.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry I skipped out on that group, but first time I went to one, it was in LA, and some guy was like, I used to be totally stoned, and now I'm just like totally total. I'm like, did he just say totally total? I'm out. I can't do it. I go to other programs that I need to go to. And
proud of you, Roger. Proud of you.
Emmy is awesome. Yeah.
I want to say this real quick, Geoffrey Mark, for Roger. I think Roger would be a great guest, a special guest for Johnny Whitaker's recovery.
Yes.
The thing that he does once I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now.
And he'd also be a great guest for David Zimmerman, who does people in the business who have mental and physical challenges. So
absolutely.
Roger, get my contact information from Ben.
I'd love to say something really quickly to you kids out there who may be struggling with substances or mental illness. If you're in show business or whatever career you're in, look at Robert Downey Jr. He stepped out for a number of years. Well, he went to jail. He didn't have any choice. But to step away from the career and get well, get your feet on the ground, get a foundation of recovery, whatever you need. Show business will always be there when you come back with open arms. That's what happens. It'll always be there. Don't rush don't try to build something on a house of cards and it'll just fall apart. That's what happened to me. I took some time off from show business until I was ready to come back, and we're doing okay.
Right. And we're glad that you're doing okay. We love that.
Thank you. I'm not that okay. Okay. Yeah.
So on that note, folks, I'm going to wrap up this New Year's Eve special so that you folks can actually go out and enjoy your New Year's Eve. Just do me a favor. If you're drinking, call an Uber, call a friend. We want to see you next year. Just saying. We love you all.
And be safe. Be safe.
And do that if you're Toking too.
Yes.
Anything. If
you can be just as stupid and crazy without drinking or doing drugs. I am.
Right. If you're feeling down or depressed or suicidal or any of that, just check the show notes up above or down below. There's plenty of helpful links there. Somebody's always there to talk to you. I'm just going to kind of leave it with that. And I'm just going to close the show out like I normally do. I'm not even going to get into all the other stuff like we do with our normal show, if that's okay with you guys. Yeah.
Happy New Year to
Wish everybody
you.
a happy New Year.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Have a safe and happy 2025 to all our veterans and first responders. We want to thank you for doing what you do so people like us can do what we do. Stay safe. We'll be back with our season 6 kickoff next week with actor James Dumont.
Oh, I know James. Tell him I said hi.
I absolutely will.
I think I owe him money.
That's okay.
He'll get it next year.
You guys have a wonderful night and stay safe.
You too.
Thanks,
God
Roger.
bless.
Thanks, John.
Come on.